Don't you know my timing is always impeccable? Hi Tarakan and Reina and anyone else who is lurking. Gosh, it feels like just yesterday since I streamed. Oh wait, it was. It's one of those weeks where it's 5 streams. And we're back with SYNESTHESIA. We died. And we're like, we're not having that. We want to, go back and try again. And the flowchart allows us to do that. Also, I realise that now I've misspelt time. But honestly, I'm just gonna leave it. Hi Pan, have a good look. Yes, I no, I'm gonna correct it because it's gonna bug me otherwise. Ah, there we go. Right, well, we may as well get the game up while I'm waiting for Jessie to join. I am tired, but it's been a long week. I know it's Wednesday. Wednesday always it makes me tired. It doesn't help my wrist is hurting, so I have it in a little brace thing so I don't bend it too weirdly, but it was hurting to type, so it's very hard to rest it when you just realize you use it all the time. I'm left-handed, but I use my right wrist way too often. I need to try and figure out how to rest it properly tomorrow so not aggravate it. It was hurting before the break when I was lifting heavy pans at Christmas. But it was fine, and then it just was twinging, and then it really just started hurting today. So of course, I'm paranoid that it's something serious when it's the same problem I have all the time, that I, use my wrist at a weird angle and it aggravates the bits inside it. I shouldn't. I know better. But anyway, how's everyone else? It is Wednesday. I'm curious where this one is going. And we'll see how we go. But yeah, hi Sir Khalid. It didn't snow today. It snowed yesterday. It didn't snow today. It did rain. It's kind of yucky wet. Leaky. 256. Ha! That's like a whole bite. No, yes. No, that's a quarter of a bite. I could maths. My brain is tired. I'm gonna be playing weird super parry game. Aha, Jessie is now live. Do I need to refresh to get a thing? I need the button. There's the button. Knock, knock. Looks like it's been playing a word game. Every time I look at the starting soon screen on Jessie's, I notice something new. It's very clever. But yeah, okay, let me just... Ow. Don't pick up the laptop with one hand when that one hand is the one you're supposed to be resting, Joe. You silly... Alright, so, quick summary. The kids, the ones aren't blue-haired. Hi, Mr. Corners. Yeah, my wrist hurts. And it was actually painful typing, which was not nice. So I've got it strapped up. We're trying. Why does Discord say there's no voice? Hang on, I think... Did Discord lose my voice thingy? No, I can... No, I can see the green bit. Alright, we'll just wait until Jesse gets here. Maybe it's just telling me I'm sitting in a chat on my own. So yeah, so the purple hair, red hair, white hair, and black haired kids are the sort of protagonists. The one in the middle with the white hair is Zeke, who is voiced by Jesse. The other characters are actually voiced, so I do the narrator type / the thoughts in the head, and we alternate the huge blocks of text. Football? I mean, you know, you do you, Mr. Coolness. Not my favourite genre. Chaos. Ah! More chaos. Fair. And they all have this sort of... I say superpower with... It's a very mild type of superpower. It's like the red-headed one can, like, see about 60 seconds into the future, but only...
10 or 15.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Jesse. You scared the bejesus out of me! Also, what did you say?
It was only like 10 or 15 seconds.
Oh,
She
right,
doesn't
okay.
have that much recognition as you're saying.
Yes. Okay. Well, I forgot the numbers, but yeah. So yeah, I was trying to illustrate that they were kind of, you know, tame superpowers. We don't know what the purple-haired one is. Our protagonist, yes, scared the bejessie out of me. Yes, you scared the bejessie out of me. We don't know what the purple-haired one is, and the white-haired one, Zeke, is basically a point-and-click protagonist. He sees all the hotspots. So yeah. And yeah, at the end of the last stream, we hit. Yeah, we hit a thing.
I don't know. It sounds a little dirty to say that there was a bejessie in you.
Oh, Keller End is an entry now. Having been caught by Dr. Snow on the Institute roof with Ms. Keller, Zeke is suddenly rendered unconscious. Awaking in a dark and strange room to blurry eyes, Zeke is met by cryptic words from Dr. Snow before he meets his end. What is a hotspot not? Cold? So flowchart, yeah. So we did the blue route, which was the Ms. Keller route, and we got to a sticky end. But we got a key, so keys are good. So then we went back to this choicey thing, and we're going to go into the Institute. I don't want to do that. I want to go back to the... Continue. So, load. Please continue from last save. Also, hi. How are you, Jesse?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
I hurt my wrist.
Oh, good.
Other than that... Yeah, no, not really. It is painful rather than just being annoying.
Maybe that's why Isla wears the gloves. You know, the gloves are actually helping support her wrist. That's why they're fingerless gloves.
I mean, yeah.
Or were they fingerless gloves? Did we decide that they were not fingerless, in fact, and that they were actually just the weird lighting on the candle?
It's the weird lighting on the candle. I don't think they're fingerless. But yeah, no, mine's just braced so I don't try and move it in funny ways, but it's just hurting typing earlier, so I'm like, that's not good. I might have to set up some dictation. Luckily, I'm left-handed for the writing, but typing is two hands. Typing with one hand is so incredibly painful in the mental sense. So it's a toss-up. Anyway, we are going to explore the Institute. Because that's the choice that we did it over last time. Are you ready?
Sure. Eris is right. If we're going to use the tag at all, now is the time.
Oh, hang on. I need to turn the game volume back up so the voices work.
Zeke?
Zeke? I can tell Isla is surprised at my response, but this is way too intriguing an opportunity to pass up. And also, if we go the other way, we die.
I don't want to regret missing this opportunity if it is as important as that letter suggests. Some things you'll never get a second chance at.
Oui? Traffic lights.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay, Zeke, you've convinced me. Let's do it.
All right. If you're sure, I'm with you too. In that case, we'll follow you, Zeke. Lead the way.
Okay, then.
Mm.
We're
Okay.
off to the arcade.
Yeah. My next run isn't until Saturday, Zeke. Seriously? Stay on task. Okay, right. Let's just go to the Institute. It doesn't appear Mary's here now. Super creepy if we were to find out here at this time of night. Okay, Institute. Entering the building using the security tag, we make our way to the top floor. Exit, roof, far halls, or class.
I feel like we're supposed to go to the far hall because that's probably the connection to the science building.
Hi, Alison. Yeah, it is. It's a flowchart visual novel, and it was talking about something very similar to the. Oh crap! There's something genetic field. I want to say hypogenetic field, morphogenetic field, a la nonary games, and
But none of the puzzles.
Yeah.
The one puzzle we had so far was just not all that enthrallingly interesting, like a nonary.
Yeah, no, it's definitely no. I mean, yeah, it's an intriguing story. It's very slow to get started. But I thought of you, but it was too early, I believe. Okay, so looking at the flowchart, because I got it up to show, we have red going left, and we have an unlocked padlock going down, which required the blue key.
Did it?
Yeah. So, we'd have gone whatever the red route is, which is probably the Isla route.
Oh, I see it. Yep, that's the blue lock.
Yeah. So we wouldn't have been able to progress without doing the we died. So the keys at the end of an ending is very nonary.
So do we just follow the red route?
I want to follow the red route, but I don't know what the red route is. Roof? Far
Sure.
halls?
Classroom?
Let's try the class first. That feels like the least likely to be a thing. Why are we in here? This is one of the lecture rooms.
I'm just checking to see if anyone is here. There's nothing here that I can see. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Roof.
Roof. Okay. Yes, Jesse does need to play Zero Escape. What are we doing up here? Oh, no, that's you. Hang on.
What are we doing up here? I just thought I'd check it out.
Well, it looks like there's nothing here. Let's head back and keep searching. Okay.
Okay, so there's nothing we could do here.
Right.
Okay.
So the
far hall.
choice is further on then. Okay.
Or if
we've
we
got-
exit.
Possibly? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Let's try exit. Nope. It literally just...
Yep. It's just a loop. Okay, it doesn't.
It
It's not
just-
like we can
yeah.
have cold feet and change our mind.
No. Okay. So, staff passage or far hall?
Staff passage?
Yeah, that's the thing with the security tag. We approach the locked passageway.
Okay, Zeke. Use the security tag.
Right, let's just hope nobody else is around.
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. I take out the security pass. I mean, Allison said it needed to happen. I have many, many, many points.
Zeke, someone is coming.
Huh? From where?
I don't know. I just sensed something shift.
Damn it, I've got no time. What should I do? Proceed through the door.
Okay.
Because there was a timer.
I know.
I quickly scan it and head through to the hall on the other side. Begin to... I've got to look at the flowchart. Ah! Okay, we could go back. Unless we can't
wanna
do
go
the
back?
red... Well... We could hit save, couldn't we? We could just drop a save and see what happens if we go back, because it does have...
It doesn't
there's a-
matter because there's the flowchart. The flowchart is all powerful. It doesn't matter if we save or not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Saves have lost all meaning with the flowchart.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna drop a save because I like saving. Are you going back?
I think I've
via...
lost my interest. Yeah, I'm back at the red hall, and I'm gonna guess we're gonna hit far hall again.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try far hall. We explore further down the hall. What the hell is that? We explore further down the hall, but find nothing but empty lecture rooms and a dead end. Okay.
I have a thought.
What's that?
I'm gonna go backwards again. Really?
I'm guessing none of the other options worked.
I wasn't sure if maybe there was a way to like head back to the house or something.
We
Like hitting the...
Yeah. I mean, it feels like there's
Okay.
a thing. But then there's a choice, and that's the timed choice. Unless the timed choice, the other option, takes us to the red route.
Maybe. Okay.
If it doesn't, then... I mean, there's got to be some way to unlock it, right? Okay, so we're going to pick the bottom
Probably.
choice.
Okay, Zeke. Zeke! I don't know. I just...
Run and hide.
Run and hide. Quickly, follow me. We have
Quickly,
to hide.
follow me.
Sorry.
Oh, did you want to be Zeke?
I'm just... Habit. Habit. Big habit. Okay. Right, now what does the flowchart say? Sorry, I'm obsessed with the flowchart.
You are.
I know, I'm a terrible person. We double back around the hallway and quietly enter a dark lecture room. We hear footsteps approaching, following by the muttering of a deep voice nearby the hall.
How strange. Could this mean?
The dark figure lingers for some time, before eventually we hear his footsteps recede down the steps and presumably out of this section of the building.
That was way too close.
That's what you're here for, Isla. We were never in danger.
Great job, sweetie. You really saved our skin there.
Amazing how warm Eris can be at times, and she couldn't be more right here. We owe Isla once
I
again.
think he's gone now. We
I
should
don't
keep
find
going.
the use of the word sweetie there to be sweet, but okay.
It sounded very condescending, vaguely
Thank you.
condescending, but
Yeah,
I honestly think she meant it in a lovely way.
sure.
I say sweetie a lot, because it's from Doctor Who.
Maybe that's a good idea after what just happened.
We're here now. It's even safer knowing that he's just left.
I'm with Jace on this one. Let's keep going.
Is that okay with you, Isla?
I'll trust you guys, if you're sure.
Then let's go.
Okay, I don't think... I don't think we can get to red anymore.
Maybe there's just something we can't explore yet.
Possibly. But we're at the
Because it's
second...
during the explore section.
We're in
we
the...
got maxed out red.
But no, but we're there was a choice, then there was explore, and then choice. And we're in choice with the weird little dotty arrow thing. I don't know, maybe there was elsewhere we could go. Or maybe not, but I mean, we did drop a save before the choice, before we went down blue, so if we need to, it has fast forward. This is why we drop saves. We move through the security door and into the staff office hallway.
Pretty sure I remember the code from last time.
Entering in the passcode, we bundle through the now unlocked door. It's rather naive keeping it the same, and also why is that one door highlighted in green? Do you want to read this bit?
Sure. As we enter the room, we are surprised at what we see. Inside is a musky and old-styled office, like something you'd see in the photos of yesteryear. It is completely at odds with the appearance of the hallway we were just in. Strange philosophy books, old trinkets, and accessories mark the shelves. A smattering of things ancient and modern adorn the style. Whoever owns it is clearly eccentric.
What is with this room? Are we even in the same building?
I like it. It reminds me of the office in Blueprints.
It seems a lot different to last time. Now we can actually see it. But why are all the lights on in here?
That's what.
We didn't turn them on?
Wait.
Oh. Oh! Emerging from a shadowy corner advances a figure we have seen once before, though never in the flesh. Isla lets out a short shriek as the weathered man steps forward.
Well, well. Look who has managed to wander their way in here.
What?
We take a step back. The shock of the man before us sends us onto the back foot.
Were you hiding in here waiting for us? How didn't I sense you coming?
Dr. Javier Crane.
Dr. Javier Crane!
Dr. Javier Crane is one of the most senior researchers at the Huntley Institute, holding the title of Composite Research Team Leader. Age 68, height 5'9", SCP, NA.
NA.
Indeed, that is me. And judging by the fact you've appeared here, you must be the lot that managed to break into my office and take my security tag.
The room is tense. We look at each other not knowing if we should stay put for the moment or attempt to run away.
Don't worry, there's no point trying to run. You've been spotted now, after all. Plus, you'll be glad to hear I don't intend to cause you trouble. In fact, I'm delighted to see you here, I must say.
Okay.
Delighted? Why would you be delighted?
There will be time for that. Let's not be hasty. Take a seat.
We once again look to one another, an uncomfortable tension sticking to us, rendering us slow and cautious, rendering us too slow and cautious movements. This sure seems like the most problematic Doctor. I mean, is it like a rule that every video game has to have a Dr. Crane? I mean, I mean, so far he's not killed us, so this is an improvement on the other guy.
Or injected us with fear toxin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jonathan Crane, Scarecrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just made the connection. His erratic manner and smooth voice, alongside the bizarre circumstances, have us on edge. Eventually, we do sit, as the man does likewise before us.
Do you intend to get us in trouble?
Oh, is that what you're worried about? Oh, I see.
The man is clearly eccentric, though, in his own almost disarming way.
I'm not one of your lecturers. I don't care for that kind of thing. In fact, to make it here, you have done rather well. You have passed the test indeed.
Past what test?
Yes, this would be quite confusing for you, I could imagine. Indeed, my delight gives good reason for you to doubt me.
Is he just talking to himself mid-conversation?
Though I'm not against you, I promise. I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm. The man implores us in a pleading voice. Yeah, I'm going to reserve judgment. He comes across as innocent, his tone like a man uttering each sentence as if he's earnestly communicating some truth. Yep, that in itself is strange, given the sometimes over-the-top nature of such cadence. Is he a bad liar, or just a recluse out of touch with social cues? Or autistic? Either way, he comes across as strangely desperate, while also seeming to hold a strange power in the conversation.
How are you on our side, sir? We haven't even met you before.
As reward for your efforts, let me tell you the truth of why you find yourselves here this evening. Then the next steps forward will become clear.
I look to Jace. There's something clearly concerning him. He's been quieter than usual. He finally speaks up.
Why can't I sense your emotions?
Now that he mentions it, my synesthesia isn't kicking in, and Isla didn't sense his presence in this room either. He has taken us entirely off guard.
I understand it must feel exposing without your usual abilities, but try to understand it from my perspective, young man. I, someone born without abilities, feel very intimidated speaking to a group of you all. This is just to level the playing field, so we can have an honest discussion as equals.
Sure you just don't have something to hide?
Of course not!
No, he's just got some sort of SCP muter. The man again pleads in a dismissive tone. He's acting as if he has no power, while we are all aware he carries all of it. Whether he's aware of this dynamic or he's trying to manipulate us, that is the question.
It's pretty much the music the whole game, Allison.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't really noticed the music because I turn my TV down so the voice doesn't leak through. Because one of them has a really strident voice that leaks through my mic, and then it annoys Jesse, so I've turned it down.
It doesn't bother me. I just know, like, you know, it comes through and try to mention it.
Yeah, no, it also leaks into my stream, so, you know. No doubt this impasse is frustrating Jace most of all, who can usually see through such crying out loud situations using his ability. For the most part, the man before us does seem genuine and rather shy.
It's okay, Jace. For now, let's just hear him out. We can make up our minds later.
Yeah, okay.
And don't worry about your abilities. I just have a device turned on that's disrupting all resonance within this office.
Oh, you know, just a thing.
All right, well, just a moment ago, you told us we passed the test by making it into this office. What did you mean by that?
Yes, indeed, I can barely believe it myself. You have done well, and have earned the right to learn the truth.
What truth?
I'm happy to tell you what I know. If we're going to work together, you're going to have to understand all the basics, at least.
Who said we're going to work together?
The eccentric researcher ignores Eris's question and begins to unravel his thoughts to us.
This whole office
painful.
scenario was actually an experiment I ran. And you students were the key participants.
Ah, we were an experiment. No worries, Allison.
We were the participants in an experiment?
Yes, but don't fret. This will come to benefit both of us, though let's not get ahead of ourselves. Back to my experiment. There was something I needed to ascertain, but I realized either nobody else had discovered it, or I was never going to be told the truth. So I had to set up circumstances that could test my hypothesis, so I could figure out once and for all if my suspicions were true.
What hypothesis were you testing?
That the nature of your abilities was what I had suspected it to be. That we were caught up in something much larger than we first realized. I knew Dr. Ventra was onto something. I will honor his legacy and complete his work.
Is he dead? A spark of passion pours from the strange figure before
Dr.
us.
Madero Ventra, yes? We have read about him.
Dr. Madero Ventra.
We already read this one?
Probably. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Back on that website, the author was Dr. Madero Ventra. He was also referenced in Dr. Crane's research papers we found in here last time. I guess Dr. Crane is a fan of his work.
Yes, Dr. Ventra was well ahead of his time. Nobody realized how groundbreaking his research was. He is my intellectual hero, and to think all these years later I have finally proved him right. I just wish he was still around to see this moment.
Dr. Crane pauses momentarily before suddenly launching back into his explanation, locking into my eyes with a fixed gaze.
You managed to get through this door using nothing but your abilities. Isn't that right, Zeke? How do you think that is possible?
His question hits me forcefully. Not because I hadn't considered it before, but the way he asked it hit home the fact that something very strange is taking place around us.
I don't know.
Common logic dictates it shouldn't be possible, correct? Yet, here we are. Let me explain how I set up this experiment, and what it really shows about the truth of this world.
We grow quiet. He has won our respect and attention as our doubts and hesitations give way to curiosity. Our role here is to be attentive and weigh up the information presented.
To understand the experiment I set up, you will have to understand the true shape of this world. It is not what you think.
We're actually in a simulation!
Have you ever considered that reality may have a shape? A structure beyond what we see?
As in the universe has a shape? Of course it does.
No, not the universe. All reality. Every set of possible outcomes in the multitude of universes.
Like a multiverse? You mean there are other universes different from our own?
Multiverse!
Multiverse is a scientific theory that postulates the existence of many universes that exist in parallel to one another. The multiverse hypothesis gives an answer to many quantum-related phenomena in a deterministic fashion, known as the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. Each different universe as it travels through time is known as a world line.
Yes, and the best way to understand the relationship between realities in the multiverse is through something like higher dimensional geometry.
Oh dear, that goes
you've
over my
lost
head.
me already.
Yes, I thought this might happen. You see, Dr. Ventra made some startling discoveries about the nature of reality, many of which have become the basis of what we do here at this institute. Through my recent findings, I am worried our current reality may be on a collision course with disaster.
What? What do you mean?
I can't be sure yet. Without more information, I can't be sure my calculations of higher dimensional convergence are accurate. This is why I led you all here. I need your help to find out the truth, to see if what I'm saying is correct, and if so, to figure out what we can do. If you want me to tell you any more about this research, and the true nature of your abilities, I'm going to need your aid.
And this is where he's playing at. He has got us. ... Even Eris, who, for once was the measured among us, is now cracked under the realization of his ploy.
Don't worry, I promise I am not here to extort you or anything of the sort.
He sent the note.
The truth is, I'm putting myself at high risk here. I first need to make sure our arrangement is equitable.
The man again suddenly changes to his softer tone, almost like a switch was flipped.
I will tell you what I know, I promise. But I need your help in getting some information on Dr. Snow, to make sure we stave off the danger, to complete what Ventra started.
Dr. Snow? Isn't he your boss? What are you playing at?
Yes, but I have reason to suspect that Snow has found and suppressed Dr. Ventra's legacy. His final research paper that would have changed the world. Indeed, that may be able to save the world.
Right, the guy's a Ventra groupie. Should have seen that coming. There's talk of impending doom, though. I have no idea what to make
Why
of it.
don't you just ask him about it? He's your boss. Why go through us?
You don't know Hendra Snow like I do. I have worked with him for many years now. He is a hardened man, ruthless and highly intelligent. I am not sure his end goal, though I don't trust what he's been telling us as his staff. He's hiding many things. What I've just found out about your abilities through my experiment, I'm sure he has already known this for some time. Most likely thanks to Dr. Ventra's final paper.
Dr. Ventra's legacy.
Dr. Ventra's legacy is a research paper that Dr. Crane claims contained his final groundbreaking research. Dr. Crane posits that it was stolen by Dr. Snow, and in order to assess his fears of an upcoming convergence, he must acquire this research.
This paper went missing after Dr. Ventra worked on it for many years. I'm sure there were many more discoveries that would boggle the mind contained in it. Why would Dr. Snow hide it from us? We must find out what he is up to.
Hi,
Surely
Alkesh.
you have sensed it too, haven't you? Something is brewing here.
Dr. Crane pauses as he looks over to Jace. Jace certainly has been vocal about the atmosphere around the Institute, but he isn't the only one to sense something's up.
Even if you're right, and Snow cannot be trusted, still, why would you go through us? We're just some college kids to you.
Dr. Snow has been obsessing over the research of you students, particularly those of you with higher R values, for a long while. I don't think he would do anything to harm you, nor does he have any reason to suspect you, meaning it'll be easier for you to evade his eye. Plus, with your abilities, you will be able to find out things I never could, all without drawing suspicion. If I try anything myself, I'll almost certainly be caught. He is very guarded in what information he allows us other researchers access to. But if instead we work together...
The man trails off and looks into the distance, a weight setting in his eye. Settling. The legacy of Dr. Ventra seems to mean a great deal to him, and if there's some cataclysm impending, it'd be foolish not to help him. His reasoning in choosing us to help him makes sense. We could employ tactics with our abilities that put us at a distinct advantage.
Let's be honest with each other. You chose us mainly because of Zeke, right? His ability seems perfect for this.
Crane pauses before giving his answer.
Not just that, though it is true that it was his R value that got my initial interest.
For the first time in a while, Eris pipes up in earnest frustration.
I'm not buying your doomsday story. Seems like a cheap trick to make us help you.
In situations like this, having Eris around really helps. The thought she'd raised crossed my mind, but I'd never have the confidence to speak it so harshly to someone like Dr. Crane.
So let's reframe it this way. You want us to look into Ventra's missing research paper. And in return, you will tell us the truth behind how our abilities work, and the experiment you ran on us. Sound like a deal?
Crane again pauses as he sizes up Eris.
I'm really not lying about my fears. But even if I'm wrong on that, yes, that would be our arrangement. I believe we both benefit from discovering Dr. Ventra's lost research, so you have more to gain than I.
He isn't wrong there. I don't see a large downside, and I doubt he's lying to us either. At the very least, I can't think of a good reason for him to stage all this. Wasn't at least mostly true. Eris turns to face the rest of us.
I don't see a reason to say no. Are we in?
Before responding, I look over to Jace. ...
I don't like not being able to read him, but I think we should agree, at least for the moment, and see where it all leads.
I'm game if you all are.
We turn back to face Dr. Crane.
Okay then, we accept.
Good, good. We'll be sure to keep this our secret. Otherwise, I'll be fired, and you'll all be expelled. Why don't we reconvene on Sunday? That will give you a number of days to begin looking for clues, so you can bring something of value to our meeting. As promised, I will share more information with you about your abilities then.
Where should we meet?
Come back to this office at 9:30 in the evening on Sunday. I'll make sure the path is clear.
All right.
In this oddly furnished office late on a Wednesday night, we agree to something that we cannot help but feel will change the course of our futures. Whether it will be for our benefit, that we cannot yet see, but we can certainly feel the weight that now lingers in the wake of our choice. Interesting. So I wonder what would have happened had we not done the blue route. Ooh! Chapter 3 complete. It's a dream.
As I lay down to sleep, it hits me. Another night vision emerges. Within it, it feels like the voice of a woman is emanating wisdom. I can't explain why I feel this way. I can't see nor hear anything that would give any reason. It is simply an intuition given the forms of color and insight I'm experiencing. And in it, I'm struck with a new question. Why am I here? Usually this question is answered in some kind of biological way, or maybe in the sense of meaning or purpose. But this isn't the question my synesthesia is forcing through me. Why am I at this point at all? Why is there a me that can be transferred and transformed across time? If I am a pattern, then what is the link that forms my experience? There are many patterns that transform across time, a wave in the sea, ripples in the sand, yet these don't have any experience. Yet we, as transforming patterns rippling across time, seem to be aware of our own transformations. We have experience or consciousness. This experience is enabled by our biology, that much is obvious, but why would these patterns of molecules, which we label as living, have such experience? Why would this reality's abstract governing patterns give rise to such phenomena? One answer is that we are just computation machines, but as I think of this, my synesthesia leads the flow of consciousness away from this answer. I somehow know this is incorrect. It isn't that we don't perform computation, we do. But our experience of consciousness is far more than that. Our AI systems we use every day perform such computations, and is such sophistication that many believe them to be conscious. Training on billions upon billions of data points, these large language models can do things we can't explain, a true black box. Does this make them conscious? No, not yet. They are feeding off our experience. They are trained on the patterns of human behavior, reflecting truths about ourselves even we can't understand, like a mirror of all human wisdom. So why aren't they conscious? Through my synesthesia, I understand instantly. They are intelligent but not conscious. But how could I know this? I search for the answer as the colors swirl. This strange feminine presence illuminates my mind. I'm not actually the pattern itself. I am the thread of experience that links each iteration of change. I am the continuation. This is what I think of as me. With this thought, a simple example forms in my mind from something I heard several years ago. Some time ago, I read they had figured out a way to teleport molecules. By scanning someone, they could hypothetically transfer them to another place completely. The catch was, in doing so, technically, they were actually creating an exact copy of the original. The original body would be completely deconstructed by the scanning process, with the teleported copy being identical to the original. Would the recreation be the same person? There is no doubt the recreation would believe himself to be the original, as would all his friends and family. There would be no discernible difference to all other parties. But would the original himself have the experience of continuing to live through the teleportation process? The answer I'm drawn to is no. The teleported copy isn't the same person. He isn't the same consciousness. Why? It's because the original itself wouldn't have the experience of continuing to live. The original, in the moment he was scanned, would cease to be. The experience as if he had died. The reason is simple. There is no thread of experience connecting the iteration of the pattern. We are the thread of our continuation, experiencing our propagation through time. This thread only has one property in and of itself, a will. The will can enforce how it propagates over time. In other words, it has influence on how the pattern turns out. So why aren't our AI systems conscious yet? It is simple. They don't have a will. In other words, they don't have a flow of experience linking iterations of its own patterning, all it as it seeks to become something. They require external will to be inputted via our prompts. They have no thread. They are only a reflection of who we are. Should they develop their own will and begin to experience their own pattern as it transforms over time, at that point they could be called conscious. So why am I here? I am not the pattern itself, but rather the flow of will that influences the changing of this biological pattern. I am the will, I am the observer. This is the true thread, this is who I am. So the ultimate question is this: What are these multitude of threads trying to do? What are we all trying to become?
Dun dun dun! All I can think of is he can see the flowchart. Okay, I'm checking the flowchart. Okay, so, okay, right. Okay, I have no idea what this means particularly. Oh, right, okay. We're at a story point where we have a purple key? When the flip did we get a purple key?
Joe, I have an idea.
What's that? Stop looking at the flowchart?
No.
Oh.
Go back to the time choice. Don't choose.
Oh. Okay. But that doesn't answer my question. Oh, it's not. It's red or purple. We need to unlock one of those first.
Probably.
But yeah, what happens if we don't choose? Good point. Right.
Are we jumping?
I'm gonna save. How do we actually do the jump thing?
I
It's all well
jumped.
and how?
I just hit it. You click it.
Yeah, but how?
What do you mean? Like, you scroll and you can hit, like, you have the option to select things with the D-pad.
How do you know what's
Or
selected?
the left control stick.
No, no, I don't.
I do.
Good, but I don't. So
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
that is really weird.
I am not in your flat and being able to say, here, let me test something.
How do you tell where the? Because I did on the when I was on the flowchart on the loading screen on the menu. But I don't. I'm gonna have to main menu.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
'Cause
not sure because I didn't have that same issue.
I know you didn't. Believe you. Yeah, you see now I have a jump option. I did not have that jump option in the story. Okay, where are we jumping to? The timed choice.
Yep.
Okay, now I want to see what it does to the flowchart because I'm just curious. Oh no, it's still unlocked the bit we're at. Okay, right. What should I do? Let the thing expire.
What are you doing, Zeke? We can't just stand around.
She's right, we've got to move. I quickly scan it and head through the hallway to the door on the other side. Head through to the hall on the other side. I begin to head down the dingy passage when I abruptly stop. The hair on my neck stands on end as I sense something approach from the darkness to my side. And that is when, for perhaps the first time, no, the second time, all the colour in my world completely faded. But for one. The torture of red. No? Yes? What do you think that says?
Jace!
Hmm? Oh. I bend down in confusion, cradling Jace's limp body as it begins to pool, a thick, warm and dark liquid. This cannot be. My hands begin to tremble, my vision blurry. Over my shoulder I feel an imposing presence, but the shock and paralyzing fear coursing through my body, I can't bring myself to turn and face them. The voice begins to sound in ominous tone.
So it was you. How unfortunate. Though this wasn't what I wanted, this must be the path.
No, we didn't mean to.
A pain thunders through my chest, rendering all of my senses to
All
chaos.
must be as the spiral wills it. None can escape its grip,
Cult.
not even you.
I feel life rapidly leaving my body. The girls, what's happening to them? I can't keep my eyes open. Why? Like this. Can't be the end. Not now, not like... Hi, Oma.
Right? Can you believe it? They got Joe to work on this game. To do
Bad
the narration.
end. I totally love that. You have hit a bad end. Jump back to the nearest divergence point. Sure. Okay, so... Flowchart.
You've hit a bad end. Jump back, yeah.
Ah, right, so that was the red. You were correct, indeed. So, if we'd have gone to explore the first time, we'd have hit that log. I don't know what it would have looked like, but we'd have hit that log. Okay.
I don't think we can we'll be able to open the purple. Anyway.
I've got to go back to the main menu if I want to jump. Endings reached. Bad ends. As Zeke and his friends explore the dark institute halls at night, Jace is suddenly shot down in cold blood. Before Zeke has time to process the gruesome sight before him, he is likewise shot down without mercy. Okay. Right. Open flowcharts. Now we've got to jump. Okay, so we're jumping back to story. Yeah, I believe...
We don't have enough points for...
Yeah, we'd need 4... We have 4 reds, so that's why it says it just gets us 1 plus. So yeah, right. Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna skip through the dream because that's where.
Yep. I did that.
And being hypnotized by the giant Mothman.
You can just hit R button.
I can hit the what button?
RB.
Oh, I could have. I get up and eat
Yeah.
breakfast, and with
Anything
it
you've
comes...
anything you've seen, you can skip fast.
Okay. I get up and eat breakfast, and with it comes a welcome sense of peace and clarity. The morning always brings a fresh soberness to my thinking, so much so I begin to doubt that if last night's events were even real. It's hard to believe what we heard was really the truth. Cataclysms? Higher dimensional geometry? A lost research paper that would change the world? How do we know he didn't make up a fanciful story to manipulate us into helping him? The more I think about it, the worse an idea it sounds getting caught up in all this. We could get expelled for it. We don't even know if what Mr. Crane, Dr. Crane is saying is true. I like my life the lay... Oh, Jesus Christ. I like my life the way it is. Why should I stuff it all up and running around after some research paper I don't even care about? And yet there is something awfully intriguing about it all. I'm not going to give up looking into it entirely in case there really is something to it, but it's not like I can just put my whole life on hold here. You only have this college life once, right? And with that, I'd best get going. I've got to pay someone a visit. Okay, Isla route.
Zeke?
Just before I'm finished knocking, Isla answers the door and comes out to greet me. It's almost like she knew I was coming.
Why are you here? I was just about to walk over for our morning lecture.
Today you're not. Have you forgotten our arrangement already? I'm here to coach you. We've got Greybeard's record to beat after all. And with all this craziness around the Institute, we have fallen behind pace.
But are you sure we should miss classes? We could find another time.
One day isn't going to hurt in the grand scheme of things. Plus, we only have 9 days until your grand finale. We're running out of time.
I plead with a comical sense of urgency. Isla always plays along when I do this. It's a cheap but effective strategy.
All right then. But I don't want to get in trouble. We should practice here.
Here? Isn't your mom home?
No, she's already left for work. She won't be back until tonight either.
I thought only your dad had a day job.
That used to be the case. We need the money, I guess.
Oops, I walked right into that one.
All right, here's the spot then. Let's get started.
Isla leads me on into her bedroom. Ooh.
Not just her house, but her bedroom. Damn.
It's pink. It's been a while
Scandalous.
since I've been here. It's probably the only time I've been here without any of her
Make
family
yourself
home.
comfy.
Sure, okay.
Damn it, why does my bravado always dry up on me when it counts?
Do you want a drink or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Huh?
Damn it, you can tell I'm acting weird. Come on, Zeke, get it together. It's just your friend's room. Breathe!
Do you have the game installed?
Sure do. I'll just get it started up.
Isla turns on her gaming computer as a gentle hum fills the room as it boots up.
So are you confident about Saturday?
Yeah, the 2 records I'm going for on Saturday I've got in the bag. It's just this Space Enforcers record next week I'm nervous about.
Fret not, that's why I'm here. You can count on me.
Yeah,
Isla gives a huge smile. For that, it is worth it. You probably should have practiced before coming here,
okay. Show me how it's done.
Huh?
though. Isla motions to her
Come
computer.
on.
I think it'd be best if you show me your current skills, and I can coach you on areas to improve.
Yes, that's it. Take the bait.
I already know where I suck. What I really need is someone to show me how it's done. I learn best from example. Please, Zeke. For me?
Oh no, she's activated her secondary special ability. Puppy dog eyes! I'm powerless to resist it. How did it end up like this? You boasted.
Right. Of course, I'll show you how it's done.
Such an OP ability, that one. I take a seat at her computer as I gulp down my anxiety. I'm just gonna hit a save because this is going to be terrible. Also, actually, I'm curious about the flowchart. Right, I think we'd need... Oh, gosh, right. I don't know whether it's either or both required, but we may have to go back and make other choices to get a true ending after we're done with this.
So the true ending requires both, so it's got to be the harem ending.
I think it's probably the actual story ending rather than the dating ending.
Oh, but that's the one I've been worried about.
You just want the harem.
No, I just wanted Isla.
Well, which is why we picked Isla. I have no idea what I'm doing here. All I can guess is do my best. I guess all I can do is my best. I'm wording wrong today. She loads up the game from her emulator as the initial fighter selection screen appears before us. Excuse me.
Pretty janky graphics.
Zeke's over-the-top weapon.
What do you expect? It's a game from the 80s. Anyway, quit stalling. Show me what you can do. You could at least get to 30 kills, right?
Are you kidding? I could do 30 in my sleep.
I have no idea if 30 is a lot or not. I sure hope it isn't.
Hurry up then.
Totally have a minor panic while keeping up my external bravado. Here we go. Time to pick my ship. Okay. So, dropping a save in case I muck this one up. What do we go with? I feel like we should probably show her with her own fighter, right?
I would think that would be better.
Yeah, okay. This is not the Space Invaders that I was thinking. It's just like a shoot 'em up. Okay, well, I got the required score at least. So let's just see. Do my usual strafing. No, I missed one. One of those little fast ones that got away from me. And another one. I thought it would have gone.
Logo's hovering up your score.
Oh, 85, 86. 87, 88, 99, 91, don't you dare. I didn't realise that, thank you. 106.
How far are we supposed to go, or just till we die?
I don't know! Wasn't
I died.
she
Oops.
forgetting something? What did you die on?
Over 100?
Is it just one life?
Wow.
Oh crap, I
You made
died.
it to
Yeah.
30. You're actually good at
I
it.
did Space Apprentice. Got
Yeah,
30
that's what I got
kills.
as well.
Alright, I got 120, I think. Possibly slightly more. I'm just going to quickly check the achievements. Isla's testing at 50 kills, second scene. And then there's
So we have to get
various-
50. We got 30 for the first one. So if we play it again, we'd have to get 50. Okay.
Okay, and we both got over 100, so I think we're okay on this.
Yeah. I told you, you didn't believe me?
Not exactly.
I didn't believe myself. Is it really that hard to believe I'm good at something?
But you know, I have to get a whole lot more kills than 30. And that's within a time limit, too. It isn't going to be easy.
Don't worry, your coach is here. We have all day, don't we?
What do you mean?
We can spend all day researching all the best strats. With our combined brain power, there's no way we won't come up with a foolproof plan to beat that record.
Really? You think so?
I know so. Let's get started.
Okay.
We spent the whole day in Isla's room practicing Space Enforcers and goofing around. Well, most of the day. We did leave our room for the kitchen to make some lunch. Neither of us are great in the kitchen, and the abomination we made could barely be called food, though fortunately we survived that ordeal. But all good things come to an end, and despite having a fun and comfortable day, it's time I better get going.
Thanks for coming around today.
I didn't come here. You would have no doubt hidden yourself in my lair, waiting for me to crank up my own game of Space Enforcers in an attempt to watch on from the shadows and steal my strats, such as your advanced stalker skills. So it made sense to be upfront and avoid that whole scenario by giving you the goods in person.
Sure, if you say so. I'm a little more confident now thanks to today. I've still got a long way to go, but Greybeard's record is almost
That
in
record
sight.
sure means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Zeke, you're definitely coming on Saturday, yes?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it then.
Oh, okay then.
Anyway, I'm going to head back inside. My mom will be back soon. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure, see you then.
Isla heads back inside. Strange aura from the city once again catches my eye. It means it's going to explode? Despite these easy, carefree days, I can't help but feel something is looming, threatening all of it. Or am I just paranoid? It's not paranoia if
Your
they are
love is
actually out to
forbidden
get
by. Your love is forbidden by the paranormal.
you. I mean... Later that night, as I'm getting ready for bed, Jace burst into my room and announced.
Where were you today? You
What do
know
you
what
mean?
I mean. You weren't at school, but the clock is ticking for us. We have to find something to take to Dr. Crane this Sunday. We need to start coming up with a plan.
Oh yeah, that.
We couldn't even organize a time to meet up or anything.
Well, where have you been this evening?
Where do you think? Looking for information on Dr. Ventra's lost research paper.
But our only lead on that is Dr. Snow. And what are you going to do? Break into his office?
That might be a lot easier if you were around to help.
Jason's expectations of me are starting to get frustrating. You have to also ask me, dude. Don't assume I know what you're thinking.
How far are we really going to take this, Jace? I mean, I'm intrigued by it all, but this is getting a little out of hand.
It might already be out of hand. Are we really going to bury our heads in the sand if something really serious is going on?
I understand where Jason's coming from, but I think Miss Calla might have been right when she said there were crackpots among the researchers at the Institute. We might have just drawn out the wrong kind of attention.
Like I said, I'm keen to keep looking into it, but I'm not going all out and getting myself expelled. Dr. Crane simply mentioned some wacky stuff about the multiverse, but then refuses to prove it to us until after we do what he wants us to do. It makes more sense to assume he's just stringing us along for his own benefit. Otherwise, why doesn't he prove it to us in advance and win our trust?
What if he's just testing us first?
Yeah, he already tested us to get into his office to begin with.
Us.
Yeah.
He reached out to us first, and he's the one who wants something from us. Why do we have to prove ourselves to him? It should be the other way around.
Jace just stares at me. It seems we've reached an impasse.
And what about him blocking our abilities during our conversation? What is he hiding from us? ...
That's one thing that has me concerned too. I guess we agree on that. It's not like I completely trust him or anything, but for now, following up this research paper is our only way forward.
Which we're not going to do on this path, because we're helping
Though it's
Isla.
not without risk.
Zeke, without your help, we didn't find anything out today. It's not long until we're supposed to meet up with him again. We could really use your help. Will you be at school tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't want to miss 2 days in a row.
All right, we can come up with a plan then, I guess.
I get why Jace has become more obsessed with this. It's the type of thing I could have easily fallen into also. Though there are things I care about much more than some research paper or obscure theory. I don't want to lose what I have chasing phantoms.
I suppose there isn't much more to say.
But yeah, we're not going to continue Jace's bit unless we, you know, romance both girls.
See you tomorrow then.
Or at least one.
Yeah. Despite Jace being a little dejected with my choice, I can't help but feel I did the right thing, and with Jace's ability, you can clearly sense where I'm coming from. So, flowchart. Because at least we're now in the next chapter. Yeah. Are we going to skip? Is Sunday going to be our last day? Or are we going to hit an end sooner? And I don't think there's any more bad ends.
Oh, I called it Bad End 1.
Oh, no, I meant... Sorry, there's no previous bad ends we've missed. They are to come. And I think it'll be like last time with the time thing.
Yeah.
So next time, I guess we just let the time run out and take it from there. It's probably why he's not... hang on, did I read the other bit?
You did.
It's probably why he's not arguing any further, despite that making it a little easier on me. I can't help but feel that's a little sad. I make my way down my familiar path to the Institute at my usual hurried pace in order to make lectures on time. But it's then I almost hit straight into a face I wish I'd never had the displeasure of looking upon again.
Watch where you're going.
The bully guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, it's you. You're one of those freaks from the Institute.
Whatever.
I attempt to walk around him, but it's obvious he's not done being an ass as he moves to continue to block my place.
We're on to you, you know that. You can't fool us.
I guess we don't need to, not when you're content fooling yourselves.
What do you mean by that?
Take your time to figure it out. In the meantime, move out of the way.
We have means to get the truth out of a person, you know. You'd better
Jesus
fess up if you
freaking
don't want your
Christ.
life to become hell.
Thank It made me jump. Feel free to lurk or feel free to... I can't word today. Feel free to say hi.
Are you threatening us?
Just stating the truth is all. And if you do the same, we'll get along just fine.
This guy's so infuriating. I just want to clean that stupid look off its ugly face. Stay calm, Zeke. Getting angry will make it worse.
You know you're wrong about the Institute. They didn't create any of our abilities.
You really expect me to believe that? Not a chance. Not after what I've found.
And what is that?
Huh, I knew it. There must be some truth to it. Or why would you react like that, huh?
This guy's logic is beyond stupid, though with everything that's happening at the Institute, it's not like it's impossible that he's found some real dirt on them. Maybe it's even something of benefit to us.
Tell me what you know, then I can confirm if it's true or not. How about that?
Ugh, what do you take me for? An idiot. I'm the one calling the shots here. I've wasted enough time with you. Consider yourself warned.
Maybe he's found the paper.
Fess up soon if you don't want to bring trouble on that girlie of yours from the other day.
You'd better not.
Clench my fist. Heat surges behind my eyes.
Later.
Trace takes his leave, and after a few seconds I release my clenched fist. He left just in time. I was beginning to see red. You'd better not drag Isla into this. I don't have time to calm down. It's time to go. Lectures are about to begin. As I hustle my way down the sterile halls of the Institute towards our lecture, a voice strikes me. It's a familiar face that emerges before me.
Zeke!
Harris, are you heading to Miss Keller's lecture?
Jace wants to meet up on the roof.
And miss class, but I already missed yesterday's lectures. Today is supposed to be our R-value stands.
We've wasted enough time. Jace is keen to meet up. He wanted to meet up yesterday, but you both weren't here.
Just Jace?
Me too, of course. Come on. Isla and Jace are up there waiting for you already.
Two can play that game. Okay.
Hydrated. We gather on the opposite side of the rooftop, away from the potential of prying ears, and as I meet them, I sense an uneasy tension in the air.
All right, now we're all here. It's time we figure out our next move. We only have until
I've done more research into Dr. Snow's history. There does seem to be some connection between Dr. Ventra and Dr. Snow in the past. It gives some credence to Crane's suspicion that Dr. Snow has something to do with Ventra's lost research paper.
Did they used to be friends or something?
No. Dr. Snow was employed by Ventra's small research lab for a short time before he went missing.
That's quite suspicious. Any other leads on the lab?
The lab closed down after Ventra went missing, and I couldn't find any information on who else was employed by them. The only person who could point us in the right direction is the one person we can't ask, Dr. Snow.
Plickens.
Is there an address we could look up for the old lab? Maybe we could visit and see what we can find.
I only got this information from some old bios online, and they only mentioned the name of the lab. I couldn't find an address or anything like that. It doesn't seem like
What was the
anybody
name of the
knows
lab?
anything about it. 9K Labs. That's all I've got.
9K? What does that mean?
Who knows?
We stand in contemplative silence. Jason and Eris seem determined to find some information before Sunday, but at this point our prospects are not looking good. Ella seems to enjoy the challenge of it, but I don't think she's particularly invested or suspicious of the Institute. I don't even know where I stand now. It's hard to know who to trust right now.
We should meet tonight then. We've wasted enough time. We've got to look for some more info.
I can't, though. I've got to practice for tomorrow.
Really, Isla? Come on, this is getting ridiculous now.
But it's really important that I win tomorrow.
Why? Who cares about some stupid arcade games compared to what is happening here?
They aren't stupid.
Isla's face drops. I've had enough of this.
Back off, Jace.
Why do you both care so much? It makes no damn sense to me.
It doesn't have to. You can sense how she's feeling. Yet you keep pushing your own way on her.
It's not my own way, it's about the big picture. Can't you tell something serious is happening here?
And if it isn't, why should we have to drop everything for this anyway? There are other important things, you know.
Like a damn arcade game?
You...
Isla lets out a short cry and makes for the stairs.
Damn it, Jace.
Never seen a reaction like that from Isla. What's going on with her? Careful stretch. One arm stretch, because I don't want to hurt my wrist. I searched the institute, scouring every hallway for her, but she's nowhere to be found. Where could she have gone? Search eventually brings me for the most likely place for her to be, but the place I, for some strange reason, was wanting to avoid. I knock, but there's no answer. I turn the knob, it's open. Better try. I call out as I make my way down to the hallway, but hear no response. Tentatively open her bedroom door and make my way in.
Zeke, why did you follow me?
Did you really think I wouldn't?
Isla doesn't respond. She wipes her eyes in an attempt to hide the small tears I could see gathered in their corners.
I'm sorry about Jace. For a guy who senses emotions, he sure can be a major jerk.
Yeah, he's probably right though. This whole thing I'm doing is pretty pathetic, isn't it?
Don't say that. It's not.
A college student obsessing about arcade games? Just admit it. I'm pathetic.
Why would it be? You're so amazing at it, you've amassed a whole fan club. There aren't many people good enough at something to attract that kind of attention.
Isla doesn't respond. I'm not sure if she believes what I'm saying. After a brief a brief silence, she eventually speaks
It's
up.
not really just about the games, you know?
What do you mean?
Isla again pauses as she thinks I see a deep glint of pain in her eyes. How well do I really know this girl? What is hiding just underneath that I've never noticed?
I don't want to bring it all up. Not before tomorrow. I should stay focused.
It's all about the accident. Isla closes her eyes and, if swallowing down some tumultuous storm, re-emerges as the Isla I know. Just how long has she been doing this for without me noticing?
Maybe we could talk after tomorrow.
I kind of want to push her on it, but I somehow feel it isn't my place.
Yeah, sure, we can talk then.
Okay.
A short silence passes before Isla turns back to face me.
Now that I'm here, I should probably practice Space Enforcers again for the finale next week. Would you like to stay with me?
How could anyone say no to that?
Yeah, sure.
We spent most of the day practicing with the exception of a short lunch break, which is only marginally better than our last culinary experience. Isla's mood is back to normal, which is in one sense is a relief, but part of me is worried by her ability to switch so easily.
Zeke, you didn't give Space Enforcers an attempt today. Didn't you say you were going to show me how it was done?
Yeah, but I already did that last time, remember?
That barely counted. Come on, stop avoiding it. I need to get far more than 30 kills, you know?
I did. We have all next week to practice, I promise. You name
You
an amount and I'll
promise?
show you how it's done.
You promise?
I promise. Consider those kills as good as got.
All right then.
Really should do some practice.
I'm going to head to the arcade. I've cut a deal with the owner to practice a little later tonight.
You want me to come?
It's okay. I'd prefer to go alone today. It'll help me focus.
All right. Then I'll walk with you as far as to the arcade.
Isla and I prepare to walk back, then go our separate ways. I can't help but feel uneasy. What has been hiding behind that pleasant smile I've known for so long? Okay, before we do that, I just need to have a short break.
Okay.
So I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello. You actually have synesthesia. Oh, I didn't know I knew someone with synesthesia. That's kind of cool, as in an interesting fact kind of way. Also, hi Ray, how are you doing? Okay. Continue. I sit in silence on a serene evening, reflecting on the day's events. After walking Isla to the arcade this afternoon, we found Jace waiting out front for us. He apologised to Isla, and after talking it through, we made a compromise. We would all go out tomorrow night instead to hunt for clues into Dr. Ventra's missing research paper. I know we're getting started with our search much later than Jace was wanting, especially given the following night's when we're supposed to meet again with Dr. Crane. Fortunately, Jace is aware that complaining won't help the situation, so he's being far more reasonable after his earlier episode. Jace, and maybe Eris as well, are both like to be on the hunt for clues as I sit here. What's at the front door? Who on earth would that be? Opening the door, I see an unexpected yet familiar face before me. She welcomes herself into the apartment with a strut straight past me. Your EP.
Nice place you've got here.
Not who I was expecting.
Not at all. Thanks.
Wait. What is going on?
But what are you doing here and so late at night?
This is beyond bizarre. And creepy. And possibly illegal. She must have looked at my address through my records at the Institute.
I came to check up on you. You haven't been at lectures the last few days, but I spotted you in the hallway this morning. I was worried. Is everything all right?
I appreciate the concern, but is it normal for a lecturer to check in on a student after only 2 days' absence? And go all the way to their house late at night?
Ms. Keller is uncharacteristically lost for words. I could tell something was up.
Why don't you be honest with me and tell me what you're really doing here?
Ms. Keller looks at me with sharp eyes, eyes that weigh me on their scales. Oh, that's a creepy vision.
There's no fooling you, is there, Zeke? I was right about you. You missed your scan today. We need it for a research report I have due by the end of the weekend.
You needed my scan so desperately you were willing to come to my house to get it? What are you really up to over there?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
I lock eyes with her. My resolve is strong. I won't let her play this off like she's hoping for.
Now I'm truly impressed. I was sure that last one would have worked on you.
Compliments aren't going to trick me.
I can see that. I wonder what has changed.
What do you mean?
No matter. The real question is, what are we going to do now? It seems we have reached an impasse.
I remember Jace saying that he sensed conflict in Ms. Keller. Perhaps this is the moment to get some information out of her.
You've come here for a reason, and I also have something I'd like. So why don't we do a deal? I'll give you what you want, but you have to tell me the truth of what you're doing here tonight and what you know about the Institute.
Oh, so you're suspicious and it's information you want? You should know I'm under a confidentiality agreement with my role as a researcher.
I know what you should. You should get a village, Tarragon. There's this cozy little village called Wishvale that you can be the owner of, and it's really good.
Wishvale?
Octopath Zero.
Ah! I don't remember names of things, but congratulations on your 100%. I mean, buying a farm always sounds like a good deal. Final Fantasy 1 just went on, or is coming on Game Pass soon. If you don't already have it.
What is?
Final Fantasy 1. The first
One?
pixel. Yeah, 1. The remaster. It's just called Final Fantasy, isn't it?
Like the actual, wait, they're actually bringing just one game from the collection to the Game Pass?
Yeah. At the moment.
Weird.
Well, it's a game on its own, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They might bring them out, like, you know, one every X number of months, but for now, it's just the first one. Saw the announcement. Oh, and Star Wars Outlaws. If you've not played it, that's kind of fun. I don't know when it's coming out, though. Sometime in January, I think. Or possibly sometime in the first half of the year. I really wasn't paying attention. Because I have both of those games.
I mean, we're less than 2 weeks from remake, so.
Mm. Ah, you're avoiding subscription. Fair enough. Good reason. Yeah, I own a lot of games as well.
For you to come all this way at this time of night tells me you're desperate. So you can either tell me and get what you need, or it seems your role as a researcher will be in trouble regardless.
Take gamble with some strong words and a huge assumption. I'm so nervous I'm trembling, but I must get as I put up a strong front. Woohoo!
Zeke, I really am surprised at your insight. Though there are limits to what I know myself.
I mean, Blueprints is a good time sink.
I want to test. I'm going to test that theory that it's only 25 of them.
Are you looking at game collection?
Game Pass.
I think he means from his.
No, I think he means the subscription.
Oh, I thought he meant the games that he owned. Tarragon, did you mean the subscription or games that you own?
That's already been done. You didn't have to use points on that one.
You streamed it.
No, I didn't. I just have somebody else who recommended it.
Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I've got over 1 million. Oh, you started it a way back and got a bit frustrated. I mean, fair. Fair. You could always stream some and talk it over with people. I find that helps me. Ah, but it was on Game Pass. Gotcha. Yeah, I cancelled a lot of stuff when I got made redundant as well. Some of which I still haven't started back up again because I realised I didn't need it. Game Pass, I had many, many years left on it from... I haven't paid for it in years because of free code stuffs.
So here's the issue. Like, if we just say 25 of these, though. Joe, would you say 1000X Resist is worth it?
Yes.
Okay. Another Crap's Treasure.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Ball Pit.
Altars.
Altars? Okay. Sorry. I haven't tried Altars, so I'll take your word for it.
It's pretty good. And they've added a sort of story mode, so you don't have to have the randomly artificial day lengths. Banjo Kazooie, I guess.
I was gonna say Ball Pit.
Not played
Ball
it.
Pit was a good little 30-hour fun time. I haven't played the Bard's Tale series. Arkham Knight was, but I assume a lot of people own that one.
I was going to say this is Tarragon we're talking about.
Yeah. Blizzard Arcade Collection. I don't know. I find that fun, but like that's also like some of those games are kind of a blast from the past for me. Broken Age was good, but Tato I highly recommend. I couldn't care less about the Call of Duty series. Celeste was good, but it was also a Games with Gold. I know, Joe, you've enjoyed Citizen Sleeper series.
Yes.
Claire Obscure is obvious, but you already finished it. The Control games are very good, whether you played the Ultimate or the original, whatever. Contrast was a good one. The Crash games are good, and it's got the trilogy as well as the Crash 4. I haven't played Crackdown 3 enough.
Creatures of Ava was interesting. I enjoyed that. I know Dan played that one.
I'm not a big crew person. Crime Scene Cleaner was really good. Day of the Tentacle, of course. Crypt Custodian I played a bit of. Dead Cells is really good. I've heard great things about Deathloop. I'm not a big Dead Island person, but I've heard good things.
Dishonored's
The
great.
Diablo Dishonored series for sure. The Diablo games, not bad. The Doom games, definitely up there. I've been playing Dredge.
I did not enjoy Dredge.
I enjoy Dredge, but I turned off the spooky, and I enjoy just that, like, relaxing, like, go out, harvest stuff, and pick and like sell it. Iden Chronicles 100 Heroes.
I didn't
I've
like that
started,
part.
and
I didn't like
Right, like,
playing
I enjoy, like,
Tetris
that
with the
mindlessness.
fish, and
I like
then
that.
you know, not having the right fish to do the quests. It was like, oh my god, I played half an hour, and I'm like, no, I'm glad I didn't start this on my main.
Iden Chronicles 100 Heroes is definitely a good one.
Yeah.
I'm very early still in that one, but it's
I did a
good
few
classic
hours.
RPG stuff.
'Cause I streamed that
Dungeon,
one.
I always think is good. The Elder Scroll stuff, whatever. I don't do the online thing. The Fable games, whatever. Sure. Fallout games, sure. I haven't. Firewatch we did.
Firewatch. I played Firewatch donkeys ago. That one's been out a while.
Yeah. I like Forza, but racing's not for everybody.
I don't like the controls.
I did a game about digging a hole, and that's like a $5 game.
Yeah, I got that one.
It's a really quick and easy
Oh
one. The
yeah,
Gear
no, you
series.
should definitely do Disco Elysium Tarragon. Definitely.
Oh, is Disco in there?
No, it's not, but it's one that I
I was
know
gonna say
got
that
a
I
while
would have
ago.
gone right by it.
No,
Yeah, it's
you
not,
you,
okay.
you didn't. It's not. It's just, you know.
Goat Sim's fun and stupid. GoldenEye, Golf with Friends. Some people would say GTA. I'm just not a big GTA person. Grim Fandango, though, is a great.
And Great God Grove,
game.
that was really fun.
I'll take your word for it.
Unusual, but fun.
You got all the Halo games, but Hades is great. Like, if you haven't played Hades 1, play Hades 1.
Oh, that's still on Game Pass.
What I played of Hellblade was really good.
I think I finished that.
Hi-Fi Rush is actually a lot of fun. I haven't played through it all. Don't stream it because it's got a lot of copyright associated with the songs.
Yeah,
So you can play it in streamer mode, but like, I think the songs are probably better in non-streamer mode.
Yeah, and we know that Jesse's going to recommend Silk Song and Hollow Knight.
Of course.
Indiana
but,
Jones
like,
is
if you don't-
good.
I've heard good things about the Indiana Jones one. Human Fall Flat was fun. It's just got so many title updates.
I don't get
I
on
can
with
get a little
that,
bit
but I have
old.
no coordination.
Joe did Inscription
Inscription.
and seemed to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Inside is definitely good.
Inscription was surprisingly enjoyable.
Joe did Keeper.
Oh, Keeper is brilliant.
I did the first Kill It With Fire. I haven't touched Kill It With Fire 2 to know much. I mean,
Got
Legends of Mana is a classic that they brought back. Limbo is a classic. Little Kitty, Big City, Joe and I both played through.
Yeah. Little
And
Nightmares is
enjoyed.
on there now. The remastered.
Yep, Little Nightmares.
I haven't played the one that is blue with the dragon on it, that I think begins with a K. Culebra.
Culebra and the
whatever it's
Soul
called.
something.
Yeah.
Souls of Limbo or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got it on my
interesting.
list.
Little Rocket Lab looked interesting.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. Oh, Lost Records is brilliant.
You got the first Mass Effect on there. Like, obviously, you could probably get the Legendary Edition collection for much better these days. Cosmic
Yeah.
Invasion from Marvel looks like a good classic beat 'em up in the style of like the old arcade games. Like legit, it looks like a fun beat 'em up in like the old like TMNT style.
Yeah.
Max and the Curse of Brotherhood was good, but I think that was games with gold.
That was games
Same
with
Massive
gold.
Chalice.
Yeah.
I've heard amazing things about Metaphor ReFantasio. I have not played through it, but I've heard amazing things from the people who are fans of it.
That's on my to-do list as well. Minami Lane was so
Minami
cute
Lane.
and yeah.
Yep. I will say this Mio Memories game looks really good. It looks to be a Metroidvania and has been like one I've kept my eyes on.
And
I've
I
heard
enjoyed Minecraft Dungeons.
What?
I enjoyed Minecraft Dungeons.
We
You
did
skipped
enjoy
past
that
Yeah.
one. Monster Train, I've
Moonlighter.
heard good things about. Moonlighter is very good. It's hard to get the completion in that, so I'm not gonna like
Oh yeah, I'm
fault
not.
anybody for
Yeah.
avoiding it. Moving out to, I know Melita Magritte did some My Friendly Neighborhood.
Oh, that one's
You
creepy.
did Mythract.
Mythract is amazing. Totally worth it.
The Nino Coonies, like if you're any fan of Ghibli, Studio Ghibli movies, like they are practically Studio Ghibli, but
that
as an
Pilo?
RPG.
No, that's not Pilo. What's
What?
the one before Nino?
Super Lucky.
Ah, right. Sorry, I can't
I would
see the
recommend Neon
titles.
White, but unfortunately Neon White is leaving Game Pass.
Mm.
I've heard great things about Nine Souls. I've started it. I need to go back to it, and there's people who've been telling me go back to it.
Ori is good, but really freaking hard.
Overcook's
No Man's
amazing.
Sky? Yeah.
What was that?
No Man's Sky is good. It just, didn't live up to the hype at launch, but I've heard they've done good updates since.
They are probably one of the most dedicated developers to working on fixing a game that did not live up to expectations.
Yeah. So
like if you want a dev that has actually listened to the criticism and said we can do better, apparently they're the one. Whether it's good or not, I don't know because I haven't played it, but I have heard only positive from a developer support standpoint.
Yeah.
You got Persona 4 Golden in there, which
Yeah.
Joe just started.
Plague Tale.
Isn't Persona 3 on Game Pass?
No,
did
it
it
was. It left.
Okay.
Plague Tale.
Obviously, the Power
Requiem.
Washes. Plague Tale,
Planet
yep.
of Lana.
That's the second Plague Tale.
Planet of Lana. If you like that kind of game.
Quantum Break.
Oh my god, Quantum Break's amazing.
Psychonauts 2. 1 is there as well, but if you care about achievements, 2 has them.
Tarragon does not.
Rare Replay and Recore.
Recore, I still haven't finished. We did head-to-head on that
Resident
one.
Evil 2 and 3.
Tomb Raider.
Like, there's a lot. It's a question of like
Road
interest.
96, but I think that's going.
Road 96 is leaving.
Yeah.
I'm interested in trying out Rogue Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the screen. I can't stop.
The Quarry was fun. Is that the Quarry? Hang on, no, that's not the Quarry. That's Senua. I can't keep up with your scroll because you're going up and down and you're behind where you're talking, so I'm trying to follow. Sopa is interesting. I enjoyed the Sopa one.
See, that's the funny part is like Joe sees Sopa and I see Slay the Spire, like very diametrically opposed game.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about South of Midnight. It got nominations. I know Joe really enjoyed Spiritfarer.
Oh yes, that made me cry like a baby though.
Spray Paint Sim was an okay distraction. The problem is that now Power Wash 2 is out. I don't really care about Spray Paint Sim.
Spray Paint Sim was not good. It was amusing, but it was not good. Spyro's good.
The bridge is what killed it for me.
Yeah, and the mechanics were ugly. I got annoyed with it.
Sunset
Stardew.
Overdrive. There's the other Super Lucky.
Superliminal. Yeah.
The Red Hot or Super Hot. Sorry, that's the second one though.
Tell me why.
Symphonia.
Oh, that was the music
Symphonia
one,
is a
wasn't
really good Metroidvania platformer. A little more chill. Tempopo was decent. Tell me why.
It's great, but you probably can pick that one up for free every Pride. To a T was broken, but I think they fixed it. I'm not sure.
Which one?
To a T.
Oh, that one.
Tomb Raider's always good. What else? Tasmana's in there.
Tarragon, if you're interested, I think the bundle is still on sale for the Personas of 3 portable, 4 golden, and 5 royal.
Yeah, probably for about 12 hours or something. It was about 60% off.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
Yeah. For the value, like that would be a good bundle of Persona game. Trials of Mana. Oh, you own the bundle already? Okay, then yeah.
Oh, well then that's easy.
Mhm.
You got it when it was on sale.
Yeah, of course.
Tunic!
Yeah, Trials of Mana is a classic. Tunic was amazing. I loved it.
Unpacking.
Joe and I both really enjoyed.
Yeah,
It's
I
turned
still
into
play
the
it.
joke game. I've made a joke about this game is that if you want to know if you're compatible with somebody, have them play it, and if they can't sort things or unpack things into logical arrangements, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, but Jesse, the game doesn't let you put candles in the bathroom, which is where they belong.
Oh right. Vampire Survivors, of course, is the obvious. Visions of Mana, sure. All the Walking Deads are there.
Yeah.
Um,
Winterborough was interesting. It was very cute. Wolfenstein's in there.
Wolfenstein's those are good. I did Wreckfest. It's fine. I think that's it. I've played a bit of Zenless, but like, it's a long-term gacha game. Like, I don't know if that's gonna be interesting to a lot of people. So
Yeah. So now you need to put a marker in your stream so you can just clip this bit and then send it to Targan so he's got the list.
But here's the thing. Like, the thing is like, it's maybe there's only 25 games or 26 games that appeal to Tarragon. Like, I'm not gonna say like, you got to know how many games I think are good. Like, because like, I think that
these are ones we enjoyed or we've heard good things about
like,
and haven't had a chance to
here's
play.
the thing. It's like, if I look again real quick, like, can I name some, like, just to give an example of what I'm getting at? It's because I know there's an easy one in this list. It is.
I never got on with Minecraft. Dungeons I liked. Legends I've got, but I haven't
by
played
Daylight.
it.
There were times I could watch Scruff play Dead by Daylight. And
Yeah.
I could understand that it's fun and, you know, Scruff loves the game and cool. I can't get into it. The Call of Duty series. My brother would love Call of Duty Online stuff. I can't get into it. I prestiged like once in Modern Warfare, the first one. And then I was just like, yeah, no. Like, I'm done. Like, it doesn't appeal to me. I can understand quality and where it is. I just can't necessarily say, like, I have to play this game.
I felt the same about Halo. I want to know the story, but I don't want to play the game.
So that's the thing, is like, I can, you know, like, you hear it when Joe and I recommend different things or say different things are good. That is impossible to just say, yeah, you should play this game.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, my eyes stay locked upon hers as I sense her weighing my proposal.
I can't tell you everything, but I can let you in on a few things. But only if you promise to keep 2 conditions.
Which are?
1, you never tell a soul what I tell you, nor that it was me who leaked the information to you.
And the second?
That you not only allow me to scan you now, but any time I request your help for my research in the future.
Those aren't unreasonable requests. Particularly given the position she's putting herself in. But I must be right. She must be very desperate for my scan for some reason.
How do I know you're going to lie? You aren't going to lie to me.
You can get Jace to ask me on Monday if I was lying. He can sense that kind of thing, can't he?
I thought I couldn't tell a soul.
I'll make an exception if you reiterate the same terms to him.
It doesn't change much for me to submit myself to a few more scans. I've been doing them anyway, and it's a chance to get some information. Unless it's doing something else to them. It's obvious what I need to do.
All right, tell me what you know, and why you're so desperate for my scan. Then I'll give you what you need.
Then we have a deal. Let me set the scene a bit here.
Oh, just before that, you might enjoy Wonderstop, Tarragon, the one I played yesterday. It's tea making and sort of cozy, relaxing, and it's made by the guy that made the Stanley Parable, so the achievements have no rhyme or reason, so you can just play the game. It's fun. Miss Keller takes a moment as a shift comes over her that signifies a more relaxed and open inclination.
So, to begin with, I was initially hired by the Institute as an interdisciplinary researcher.
What does that mean?
An interdisciplinary researcher is an expert in 2 different scientific fields, and therefore can join the dots between different types of research. My fields are quantum physics and neuroscience.
Quantum physics.
Quantum physics is the study of the atomic and subatomic world. In quantum mechanics, the wave-particle duality, the wave function collapse, and uncertainty principle have captured the imaginations of the population. Schrodinger's cat box is amongst the most famous stories, highlighting how quantum phenomena leads to unintuitive truths in the macro world.
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience is the study of the nervous system. Most neuroscientists focus on the brain and its impact on behavior and cognitive functions.
Do with some of them.
You're an expert in both of those fields? Where did you find the time for that?
I guess I'll take that as a compliment. As I was saying, there are very few qualified to synthesize research from those 2 fields. Quantum physics always fascinated me as it was the study of the most fundamental aspects of the universe. Neuroscience gripped me because there's no greater mystery than consciousness. How it arose out of this physical world is a truth I always dreamed of uncovering. It's why I studied both fields. I wanted to answer the big questions. Why are we here? Is there something more to life? To answer your earlier question, when you're this obsessed to get answers, you find the time.
So the Institute needed you because you can merge findings from these 2 fields?
Yes, I teach an hour lecture to your class each day. This role ensures your R-value scans are correctly conducted, as I can prime you students directly and conduct the scans myself. The rest of my 7 or so hours of work a day are spent on the research.
Given what I've seen, she seems to work a lot of overtime. She probably works way more than she's letting on.
I act like a final filter for various research reports conducted here at the Institute. With my breadth of knowledge, I can check over other reports, add in my own findings, and write a final report for the head researcher.
For Dr. Snow?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there must be all kinds of things you've discovered. If you're like the final filter before handing on findings to Dr. Snow.
I only play this function for very specific types of research, not every. Besides, Dr. Snow is very cautious. Many things in the reports are redacted. It seems he never allows any one staff member access to too much information.
Doesn't it strike you as odd how cautious he is?
Alice kind of pauses as she looks at me. She clearly doesn't want to answer, but she must know Jace will sense if she's obscured the truth.
Yes, his behavior is highly unusual.
What do you suspect he's doing?
I can't be certain, but one thing I'm sure of is this. He is delving deep into the very structure of existence. He is searching for something, I believe.
Searching for something? Searching for what?
That chromatome.
I don't know, but all of this, the Institute, the classes, the research on you students, I suspect he's using it all as a basis to get what he wants.
How would research on us help him get what he wants?
I don't know. I simply deliver reports linking the findings from your R values to various quantum-related phenomena.
You're speaking quite vaguely. Can't you tell me what quantum-related phenomena?
Really, Zeke? Do you really think you'd understand any of it?
Miss Keller's voice raises in intensity.
What do you know of our submanifold's relation to our higher dimensional brain, on which our consciousness is interacting concurrently with other submanifolds through
brain.
successive resonance events?
I was wondering if it was something else that was just, you know.
Maybe it is, but I'm not gonna.
Probably, yeah. The subtitles could have done with a quick QA pass, I think. I'm taken aback by her sudden jump in intensity. She moved really close and she's still quite wrinkled. Though in truth she got me, I didn't understand a word of that.
What I just said wasn't just word salad, it's the truth of what is happening. At least, it's what I can piece together from the reports I'm submitting. It'd take me too long to explain years' worth of study to you, so just trust me when I say this. The minds of you students are revealing truths about the substructure of reality. After all, consciousness and reality are more connected than we ever realized, as your abilities revealed to us.
Miss Keller again pauses before she looks me in the eye with stern resolve.
I believe Dr. Snow is using this information in order to build something.
There is no hint of an lie in her voice, or rather I sense fear. Something in the basement,
That's how
right?
much space I'm gonna need, Raina? Damn.
Wow.
I pre-ordered.
Sheet. I don't
Yeah,
have
I
that much space
pre-ordered
left.
this week, so...
Hmm.
What could he be trying to build?
I honestly don't know, and he wouldn't tell me if I asked.
It's really weird because all you get is like the game part of my request on my stream, which just looks like I'm saying random games into the chat.
I only get told the bare minimum to write my reports. What his end goal is, that I don't know. But one thing I do know is that he has a cold, unshakable resolve. He won't let anything stand in his way.
As Miss Keller ends a sentence, she begins to trail off, and I only perceive one thing from her. Dread. I've never seen Miss Keller like this.
Something is coming. I can see it in my research, but I don't know what or when. They have made sure I don't have enough information to calculate it.
Why is she speaking so cryptically all the time?
What is coming?
A resonance event of some kind, I believe.
Resonance event. I remember that language from Dr. Crane's research reports. Our R value is also enabled after resonance to the spiral. Resonance. Is that all connected?
What happens at a resonance event?
Again, I don't know. I can't begin to understand how higher dimensional events are perceived in our world. Perhaps we'll notice absolutely nothing, or maybe the universe itself will be pulled apart.
Maybe it'll look like a giant pink glow.
Perhaps it'll be something that only those with abilities will sense.
That would explain Dr. Snow's obsession with the students. Then again, perhaps he only needs this for his research into whatever he's building.
This is about all I can tell you. Anything else would be the technicalities that won't be of use to you.
Strangely enough, I trust Miss Keller is telling us the truth on this. You have 15 at the moment, Raina. Though one thing is still bothering me.
Okay, well, I'll let you scan me out as promised, but before I do, I have one final question.
Which is?
Why are you still helping them if you're so suspicious of them? Couldn't you quit and go elsewhere?
I see a twinge of pain flash over her eyes. I seem to have struck a nerve, yet she still responds with grace and honesty.
2 reasons, I suppose. One is that here I am closer than ever to untangling the mysteries I've always sought to see laid bare. Ever since I was a child, I wished to be in this position, to be privy to the most cutting-edge research on the planet. My second reason is much different to the first. I'm in too deep. His eyes, I'm afraid of what would happen if I suddenly walked away from the project at the crucial juncture.
Perhaps this is the conflict Jace sensed in her all along. She is torn between her innocent desire for her science and her suspicions that it could be used for something far less innocent. Hard to leave a job you love for nothing more than suspicions, I guess. Plus, she now seems genuinely afraid to leave. It's not right for me to judge her for that. I have no idea what she's going through. Excuse me?
Thanks for holding up your end of the bargain, Miss Keller. We can do the scan now.
Thank you, Zeke.
But you're not going to tell me to call you Audrey or whatever?
No, different route. She responds in sincerity as if a great weight has been lifted off her shoulders as she begins to ready herself to conduct the scan. It's portable then? Must be. An odd sensation hits me as I wake. Am I forgetting something? It's Saturday. That's right. Last night Ms. Keller turned up here unannounced. So bizarre, it almost feels like it was a dream, but it certainly wasn't. We made a deal and she told me everything she knew about the Institute. She then did a scan on my brain using a portable scanner connected to her laptop and was on her way shortly after. I need to tell Jace about what happened when I get the chance. For now, though, I need to get out of this apartment.
Arcade time. Flowchart time.
The Skipper's Point one is flashing. Okay. Oh, we have a play icon. Interesting. We're in Saturday.
Yep.
I mean, we know what we have to do, but... Oh no, it's... not doing it any differently. The other ones are doing that as well, but I hadn't noticed it. Okay, arcade. The crowd is starting to gather for Isla's run today, but I'm a little bit early right now. Isla isn't on until later. Just check back in here soon. Oh. Sharp's point. Not sure she'll be home, but it's worth a try. Door opens swiftly after I
Tell me
begin
that you're...
knocking. Sorry?
I was gonna say, tell me if you were gonna click something.
Oh, sorry. I just went with the house. The door opens swiftly after I begin knocking as Isla emerges from her house.
Zeke?
Hi there, Isla.
What brings you here?
I just came to wish you luck before your run.
Thanks.
Are you ready?
Sure am.
That's the way. I've taught you well.
Dude, don't
Remember,
claim
trust your
credit.
instincts.
Don't claim credit.
I will. Don't
Pretty
worry,
bad.
Coach. I won't let you down.
That's the way.
Pichu.
Will you be heading down soon? Hey, Pichu.
Yes. I haven't quite finished getting ready yet, though.
I'll meet you down there soon then.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Okay. Town? No, Wolfside?
Sure.
Isn't that?
Harris, what are you doing here?
Oops, seems like a scatter.
Why did you sneak up on me like that?
The real question is, why are you so jumpy? Hiding something? Let me guess. On your way for some more snow cones?
Leave me alone, Zeke. I'm not in the mood.
Huh?
And just like that, she storms off. What just happened? Why is she in such a bad mood? What did we forget? Although she often
I
reacts
don't
to me...
remember forgetting anything.
No, neither do I. At least last time we knew why everyone was pissed because we missed Ida's game. But, yeah. Although she often reacts to me, usually there seems to be at least some sense of banter. Right now, she seems genuinely upset. Something must have happened.
Yeah, like... Well, I mean, all we can go off of is, like, we were upset with Jace, but then we talked with Jace, and everything was fine with Jace. So, like, was Eris also in the upset party group, and we didn't talk to her, and, like, she's gonna hold the grudge, and, like... But I figured she would have talked to Jace, and that would have smoothed things over.
One would hope. I hope she's okay. Main Street? Institute? Cheeky dog?
I hit Institute. But there's nothing here except for synesthesias.
The bench.
And the gate.
Okay. Okay, well, cheeky dog, I guess it is then.
Jace!
Oh, hey Zeke.
What's wrong? You look like you got hit by a bus.
That's not a good comparison considering what happened to your sister.
I'm just tired. I came here to get a coffee. Hopefully
Don't
it'll
tell me
keep
you were up
awake
all
for a
night
while.
looking for leads on that research paper.
I won't tell you that then.
Silence follows.
So you were.
Didn't you ask me not to tell you?
It's a turn of phrase, buddy. From the looks of it, you didn't find anything, did you?
That much is obvious, isn't it?
Jason abruptly moves forward as his eyes widen.
Wait, what is this smug emotion from you, Zeke?
Smug?
Don't tell me you actually found something.
I won't tell you that then.
Checkmate. How do you like them apples? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Spit it out already. What did you find?
Looking forward to a dramatic reveal, though. With this ability, it seems I've been robbed of that luxury. Oh well. I should just get to the point. It sounds like a good plan, Raina. I explained to Jace about Miss Curler's visit last night, about the deal we struck, and the information she shared.
This just confirms much of what Dr. Crane said the other night, doesn't it?
It does, but what do you make of the upcoming resonance event she was speaking of? And her suspicion that Dr. Snow is building something?
I have no idea. There is no doubt now that it's something serious, though.
You're probably right.
When we meet up tonight, we can discuss it more.
Jace seems to indicate that he needs to leave.
Do you need to get going somewhere?
Just home to sleep. I was going to get a coffee to try to push through, but I've hit a wall. Apologize to Isla for me. Tell her I'll be at her big finale next week.
I will do that. See ya.
Later.
Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Arcade?
Alright. It's gotta be, right?
I think so.
We passed the time. Oh, God. You can read this! My eyes are tired.
Okay. I arrive at the arcade and instantly I notice the atmosphere is all wrong. Isla's
no.
fan club are all here as expected, but the place is silent, frosty even, and Eris is nowhere in sight. I turn to the right and it becomes apparent what or who the issue is.
And there you have it. This woman is nothing but a cheat. Just an Institute freak using her abilities to steal even more from our society. Tell us, girl, were you ever going to tell these people the truth? Or were you happy to lie to their faces whilst you stole their praise?
Looks like she's on the verge of tears as her fans stand about the room in shocked silence. Trace's words are given with conviction, and I sense rumblings of doubt begin to tremor through her once faithful.
No, it isn't that.
Then are you denying you're using your ability to steal these records?
Before I have time to react, Isla lowers her head and dashes past me out the door. I'm not sure she saw I was... Nah! I'm not sure she even saw I was... It's like seashells. She sells seashells. That's it. I had enough of this Jack.
Well, pow. You bastard.
Huh? Oh, another one of you freaks. You came here to assist the cheat?
You take back what you said about Isla.
I only spoke the truth, didn't I? Don't these people have the right to know what you cheats are up to?
So she has a natural advantage in these games, so what? How is that cheating? Do we disqualify the tall from basketball because they were born with an advantage? Or the geniuses from education just because it'll be easier for them to beat us in exams? Isn't that what we love about professional sports, seeing the limit of what is possible? Feats performed by the genetic apex of humanity?
Apex? What are you even talking about? Is that stupid freak speech or something?
It's stupid.
Yeah. It's gotta be so damn stupid.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with Isla using her abilities to achieve something incredible.
No excuse you give is going to excuse your cheating.
Cheating if it's not
She
mind the rules.
wasn't cheating. She was working her butt off coming here almost every day for this.
I turned to the small crowd to address them. I won't let this jerk ruin what Isla's built.
Are you all really going to turn on her so easily? Isla's born with an incredible gift. Isn't that what you admired in the first place?
I met with nothing but silence and looks of confusion and doubt.
Spin it however you want. We all see through your lies. You and that shady institute, we're going to expose you all for the frauds you are.
The stupidity this guy is spewing is infuriating. If I stay any longer, I'm going to end up decking him. Wasted enough breath on him. I need to go find Isla.
You're not worth the time.
What did you say to me?
Ignoring him, I swiftly exit the arcade in search of Isla. Where could she have gone? After some time of searching, I eventually make my way into the institute and through to the rooftop. Why is everyone always on the bloody roof? Do you want to read a bit of this? There's a lot of these.
Sure. And there she is, overlooking the city, is the one I've been searching for. Isla.
Zeke, you found me. Even up here.
I've been looking everywhere. What are you doing up here? Don't worry about that jerk, Trace. He isn't even worth listening to.
Is that so?
Isla again looks out from the rooftop to the depths below, her face pained. Something is wrong beyond the circumstances of today. I saw the cracks in her mask that day in her house also. What is going on, Isla? I'm starting to worry about you. Is there something I should know?
I did say I'd tell you after my run today, although that never happened, did it? I'm pathetic, aren't I? That Trace guy was right.
I told you you're not. You're amazing, Isla. The amount of skill it takes for those records goes way beyond your special ability. Don't let that idiot get to you.
It's not really about him, though, you know?
Then what is it about? Isla heaves a large sigh, and in a moment, it's as if she is reclothed her demeanor entirely.
Okay, I'll tell you the full truth, and then you'll understand who I really am. I've been lying to you, Zeke.
What do you mean?
The sweet girl you knew, the well-behaved student with the nice family, she died years ago. I'm merely the remains.
What?
I don't understand.
Neither do I.
Then be quiet and listen, and I'll show you how far back my lies go. Years ago, when we first met, I was attending the local high school. I was intrigued by you students of the Institute, those with special abilities. I was happy when we became friends, and I didn't even really care that some from my school shunned me. They weren't worth it anyway. I never fit in at that school. That was a happy time, when we used to share our walks home of an afternoon. I often imagined what it might be like if I had an ability of my own. I then learned the reality behind the old saying, be careful what you wish for. You would remember my family from those times. Although we had our problems, overall we were content. We had everything we needed. The world seemed settled. It wasn't to last. As I've learnt, nothing ever does. Dad was really busy with work at that time. He would often come home late, completely worn out, though even through his struggles he would never complain. Looking back, I never really thought about how much he was carrying on his shoulders to keep us happy. I suppose he didn't want to ruin our happiness. I wish I had known or considered what he was doing on our behalf, but I suppose one thing we cannot change is time. Remember what I told you about how I got my head injury?
I do. You said you hit your head helping with some home renovations.
That's the story my mom gave everyone, but that's not what really happened. Late one night, my dad came home from a big day at the office. I was upset with him never being around, and threw a tantrum about something trivial on his arrival. It's quite embarrassing for someone who was 14 years old at the time to behave like that, now that I look back on it. My father barely reacted. He never reacted. This only made me even more angry, so I screamed louder and louder, trying to pull some kind of response from him, which eventually, it did. I guess my dad couldn't handle the stress any longer. He was always so kind, but I suppose everyone has their limits. I only wish I had known that at the time, or considered what he was going through. After the impact of the slap, I had stepped backwards, and apparently tripped. My head contacted the corner of the kitchen bench behind me. That is actually how I sustained my head injury.
That is what really happened to Isla, though there is something I don't like about how she is speaking. Her manner is so detached and matter-of-fact, but she's putting it all on herself. Why are you acting like it was your fault? You were young. Of course you were going to miss your dad if he was working all the time. It isn't your fault he lost his temper.
He thought just like you do, and put all the blame on himself.
It is all on himself!
As the months rolled on, and I didn't awake from my coma, hope that I would ever regain consciousness dwindled. There was some faint evidence of brain activity, but as the doctors told my parents, the longer I didn't awake, the more likely it would be that I would remain in that state until my death. So, as you can imagine, the longer I remained in that state, the ever harsher my father poured blame on himself for what he did. He began drinking. Over time it became heavy. Eventually it became so bad my father was at risk of losing his job, which he couldn't afford, especially with the high price of my hospital bills. I suppose even while I was unconscious, I never gave my dad a break from his pressures.
Seriously, kid, this is not your fault.
Want to know how much of a liar I am? I've been pretending ever since I woke up that I'm still that happy girl you remember with the neat, happy family. But that isn't the truth. Not at all. The most laughable thing is how close everything was to being okay. The timing of it all I will never get past.
What do you mean? What happened?
One night, my dad had been drinking particularly heavily at a bar on the other side of town. Like many other nights before, he decided to tempt fate and get behind the wheel to drive back home. This night, his bad decisions caught up with him. He fell asleep at the wheel, and veering off, he crashed into the side of the tunnel. The car flipped several times and came to rest upside down. He was pronounced dead once the ambulance arrived at the scene.
... Isla speaks in a cold, passionless tone as she recalls the traumatic events of her past. I can't believe what I'm hearing. How has she been through all this and kept it hidden? Has she really gotten so good at burying her feelings all these years?
That's right. Want to know why you haven't seen my family around? My dad is gone thanks to me, and now my mom has to work around the clock to make ends meet.
Don't say that. It wasn't your fault.
It really wasn't.
You don't need to lie to make me feel better, Zeke. I'm well aware of the truth. Though I haven't quite reached the end of my pathetic tale.
I don't understand why she kept the truth hidden all this time. And why is she being so harsh on herself? I can't handle this.
The day I awoke was only 2 days after my father's car accident. That's right. After months of being unconscious, I awoke just too late. If only I had woken up just a little sooner. If only I had somehow known, none of this would have happened. For obvious reasons, my mom didn't tell me right after I awoke what had happened. Though after a few days of my dad not showing up to the hospital, she was unable to keep it hidden any longer. As you know, my physical rehabilitation took a long time, but that was nothing compared to what those events have done mentally. I will never forgive myself. For months, I was obsessed. Why hadn't I woken up just a little sooner? If only I could just go back. If the timing had just been a little earlier, he would still be here. Everything would be different. It wasn't long after I awoke that I began showing signs of my ability. It started with being able to preempt events, only by 5 to 10 seconds at most. It wasn't nearly enough to make any significant impact.
So the ability is strictly related, directly related to trauma.
It wasn't enough to go back in time to change what I wanted to fix most.
I don't know what to say to her. What can anyone say in response to something like this? And her ability, it emerged after her injury and after she obsessed about wishing to have to change time. Are those things connected?
Same thing happened to him, didn't it?
Could it be connected for me also? No, I don't want to think back to those times. It's best to leave this to the past in the past. I don't blame you for keeping it hidden, Isla. You have to deal with things in your own way. I can't imagine what you've been through.
The only good thing to come out of it was that I was now able to go to your school, which is what I wanted all along. As I said earlier, be careful what you wish for.
There's a sense of self-deprecation in her voice. I can't stand to hear her like this.
Though I still haven't told you the most pathetic part in all this.
Oh,
What do
it's
you
her
mean?
dad's high score.
Trace is right. What I'm doing is truly sad.
I told you not to listen to that jerk. What would he know?
He is right, though he has got the reasons wrong. You want to know the real reason I'm trying to break the records at the arcade?
Isla looks nostalgically out over the rooftops of the city below.
I didn't do it for popularity. I never imagined people would get swept up in my attempts like they did. I'm not even doing it because I enjoy the games, or have talent, or anything as sensible as that.
I had thought to myself that her ambition was a little odd, but I just chalked it up to an unusual interest. Then why are you doing it?
And to beat Greybeard's records, to complete what he never did, to hold every record at that arcade. Surely after my story you can figure out who Greybeard is.
I figured it out
Can't
like
you?
6
Yep.
paragraphs ago.
I just heard a story about her family. Wait a minute. Why didn't I make the connection earlier? Your surname is Grey. Is Greybeard your dad?
He is. I thought maybe a part of me was hoping he is. I thought you might have figured it out earlier than this. Maybe a part of me was hoping you would, and that in asking about him, I could finally tell you the truth. My dad was right into gaming when he was younger, starting with old arcade machines and 90s computers. It was a big hobby of his. I remember him telling me about all the records he held at the local arcade. When I was a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing. I'd go look at all the machines at the arcade and see his gaming name, Greybeard, lofted high as the record holder. One day, though, I noticed there were a few machines without his name at the top. When I asked him about them, he said that his life was full as it was with his family and his work. It was then for the first time I realized that Dad put so many things on hold for his family. I demanded in that moment that he go back and get those final records and be the first to get every record in that joint. He just smiled, and agreed that one day he would get back to practice and get those final records. It's pathetic, but I feel like perhaps the only way I'll ever be able to come to terms with things is after I complete those records for him. It makes no sense, right? But I still can't get it
Makes
off my
perfect
mind.
sense.
It feels so incomplete. He made a promise to finish it. And because of me, he'll never be able to fulfill it. I can't just leave it like that, can I?
Isla's voice begins to crescendo into a cry of sadness before she catches herself, takes a breath, and returns to a more even voice. It's not pathetic, Isla, and stop using that word about yourself.
Dot, dot, dot.
I think bringing to completion something your dad never finished is an honorable thing.
I don't even know if what I'm doing is honorable. Am I just trying to take the records off him and prove I can do what he didn't? Am I doing it for his sake, or to spite him for leaving and getting drunk and dying like an idiot?
Isla pours out her pent-up emotions in a raw voice as I simply stand and listen. Now isn't the time to give my opinions. I have no idea what she is going through right now. Still, a part of me feels relieved to see this emotion from her. Her dispassionate persona before was seriously wrong. Like she did earlier, Isla catches herself and brings herself back to a more measured tone.
I'm sorry, Zeke. I know I'm not
She
making
needs to
any
see a
sense.
therapist.
You don't need to be sorry for anything, Isla. We again look out over the city sky. With a soft breeze at our backs, we allow the time to linger on. With Isla close by my side, no words need to be said. There's nothing that I could possibly say. Instead, we rest into each other's presence, staying here for what must have been a long while, though we barely feel the time pass. There's something special in times like this, where no words have to be exchanged, where the silence says more than our words ever could. Eventually, Isla looks towards me apologetically.
Yeah, I know exactly, Vincent. Exactly.
I'm sorry I kept it from you.
Then it's time to free you.
Hate being... What do you mean?
What you said earlier, who cares about how pure your motivations are? Can anyone really understand their own motivations honestly anyway?
Hi, Vincent.
What matters is your reality, that you feel like you can't move on until you get all those records. So let's do it. Let's smash those records, and we can worry about what comes next later. Screw that Trace jerk, your disloyal fans, and anyone else who tries to get in your way. This isn't about them anyway. This is about you completing what Greybeard never could, getting every record in that arcade so that you can move on. Let's focus on that for now.
You don't think
Good
it's
solution?
pathetic?
Why would it be pathetic? And don't worry, you aren't going to do this alone. I'm going to help you every step of the way. In that moment, I see Isla's countenance lift, even if only slightly.
Thanks, Zeke. I really don't deserve it.
It isn't about deserving it. I love helping you.
You love it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I enjoy it. Awkward choice of words, Zeke, you idiot. Quick, change the topic. Well, we had better get to practice now. Those records aren't going to break themselves.
Yeah.
Isla takes a pause for a moment as if weighing up everything that has been said.
And thanks, Zeke. What you've said, it means a lot to me. I feel a lot better now.
I never knew how to respond to heartfelt compliments. Yeah, well, let's get going. We need to get as much practice in as we can.
Yeah,
Time's getting
I
away
agree,
from us.
Raina.
Okay.
I agree. There's been some really fun... Well, to be fair, there's been a couple of fun romancy ones, but yeah, I like the non-romancy stories. But this is a little minor romance. We spend our time into the evening practicing, joking around, anything I can do to help distract Isla and pick up her spirits. Tonight, I'm reminded of how much Isla has meant to me, of how even those we think are close may be further than we think. That's a mistake I won't make again. I won't take this girl for granted any longer. I was so close to losing her once, I can't run this risk again. Although we'd agreed to meet up with Jace and Eris tonight, after everything that's happened today, I chose not to bring it up with her. We're on a good thing now, and after today I want to ensure I keep it that way. I know Jace is going to be really upset with me, but I'll just have to take whatever abuse I get dealt. Still, it's a little weird being in a girl's bedroom at night time. I guess I probably shouldn't stay too late.
Well, Zeke, it's time.
Time for what?
What else? Time for you to show me your skills.
What?
Space Enforcers, of course. Remember? You were going to show me how it's done.
Of course, I knew that's what you meant.
Picking my jaw up off the floor and shaking my head, I attempt to regain my composure.
You have to step it up and make up for last time. You could easily do 50 kills, right?
Yes.
It's time to really show me how it's done.
Yeah, no problems. Piece of cake.
Never have I spoken with less conviction. What am I going to do?
Okay, I'll just get it booted up.
After a few moments, Isla has the game set up.
Go, Zeke. Do it for me.
Yay.
Yeah, sure. Watch and learn.
Okay. Save. Save. Just in case. Crimson Fighter. Okay, 50. Not worrying about the ones I missed because you don't get penalised for that. But it's one shot and you die. 72.
Wow,
Ah!
I'm impressed.
Just under 100 that time. Because I merged into a thing. But that's okay. Just as on 119, 20. I got 120 something last time. The main thing is that the Space Invaders, whatever it's called, didn't impact the story because I screwed it up. This is just showing off there. 160.
Damn.
191, I think that was.
Something like that.
I think I may actually understand the best way to stack up kills. You've got a great strat. Keep moving and never stop shooting.
I mean, die.
Yes, the finesse of that technique can't be learned casually. It can only be learned in person from a master. You are now next in the line of such masters. Steward what you have learnt well and pass it on at the proper time.
Yes, Sensei.
Oh dear. Backing away from my computer, Ida's countenance changes.
Isla?
Thanks for coming around, for finding me at the school. I honestly don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there.
What do you mean?
Nothing in particular. I just wanted to thank you. That's all. I feel better now, like a weight has been lifted. I'll break those final records, and then a new life will begin.
It's relieving to hear her speak like this after today's events.
Sounds like a plan.
So, what are you going to do now?
Hadn't realised, but it's starting to get late.
I guess I should get going.
Anna doesn't respond right away, but rather just pauses before eventually replying in a timid voice.
Okay. Goodbye, then.
Thought she was going to ask us
Good
to
night,
stay.
Isla. Right.
It feels hard to leave her, but it's the right thing to do. The glint in her eyes has etched in my mind the entire walk home, and lingers as my head hits the pillow. Isla, why can't I get you out of my head? I can't get you out of my mind. Something, something, something. It's Sunday! The afternoon of the day I was supposed to meet up again with Dr. Crane, and the day after I ditched Jessie and Eris for the second time. Stayed in my room all morning after a long sleep in. I'm a little worried about leaving the room in case I get ambushed by Jace. But I can't stay here forever, I better get moving. Maybe something happened to them. I arrive at the cafe to get pick-me-up juice, or better known as coffee, when I notice a familiar face sitting at a table near the opposing wall.
Eris, fancy seeing you here.
Zeke.
Her tone is flat and somber as she puts down her drink and turns to face me.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Where were you yesterday?
Yeah, sorry about that. I got caught up with something.
Is that so? Were you with Isla?
Yeah?
I feel a twinge of guilt rise up as I answer, not because I felt I did the wrong thing, but I realise how Eris keeps getting dealt the short straw.
Did you and Jace end up finding any information on the missing research paper?
I never met up with Jace. I thought he might be with you.
He's missing.
No, I was alone with Isla.
You were alone with her, huh?
Not like that.
It doesn't matter. You can do what you like. You won't have to worry about me for much longer anyway.
What do you mean by that?
Like I said, don't worry about it.
Doesn't sound like something I shouldn't be worried about.
So Jace really wasn't with you. I knocked at your door and nobody answered.
No, he wasn't. He was probably just out looking for clues on his own.
Eris falls silent.
I'm going to go now. Thanks for everything, Zeke.
What do you mean?
Goodbye.
It's ominous. Without another word or second glance, Eris leaves the cafe. She leaves with an air of grace and melancholy as I sit pondering her words and the strange tone of our meeting. I would not be sitting there sipping coffee if we know our friend's missing. Ugh. Can you read the great...
After unsuccessfully searching for Jace, I go back over to Isla's place. I still cannot shake this strange feeling I'm carrying. Our entire group seems to be fractured, as Eris's strange words still ring in my ear. Outside Isla's house, the strange lights emanating from the city are brighter than ever. Everything feels wrong. Everything with the exception of being here with Isla. It seems even she has had an unusual day, and as she slept in even longer than I did, which seems to be a first. It's not much like you to sleep in like that, Isla.
I couldn't sleep well last night. Not after everything that happened yesterday.
Same.
I understand. I'm the last person in the world who can judge you for sleeping in. I do it all the time. I mean, the thing is like, Jace even said yesterday he was going to go and sleep at the apartment for a bit. So,
Yeah, he said he was going to go for a nap.
Right, Eris could have stopped by and knocked, and Jace could have been dead to the world sleeping. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to take one, like, I don't know when Eris stops by the house or the apartment, and, like, if she stops by there and Jace is asleep, I could see not being concerned. Like, what, Jace was asleep? Or, you know, your paths
But he
just
didn't say
cross.
that. And if Jace was planning to meet up with her, then that is alarming.
And that's the thing we don't understand, because did you know that for a lot of stories to happen, you know what people can't do?
Communicate.
You're right. The point of a lot of stories is that they
understand
rely
each
on the
other.
idea that we just don't talk to people and be human. Hey, what are you planning to do? I don't know. I was thinking I was going to go see my friend. Oh, okay. When are you going to do that? And then that doesn't happen. Oh shit, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Not, well, I don't know. Bye.
But we're on
Yeah.
the Isla route, so he's just thinking about his friend who has just told her that her dad hit her, which
Oh, I'm
caused
not
her
saying
to...
just Isla. I'm saying all of them.
Yeah, no, I know,
I'm
but
not
at the
saying Zeke is
minute...
the dense one. Like, Jace is dense, Eris is
Specifically,
dense,
yeah.
Zeke is dense, Isla is dense. People just don't talk.
Yeah. Isla looks troubled.
I understand. I'm the last person in the world who can judge you for sleeping in. I do it all the time.
Didn't you say that already?
I don't know. Is everything from yesterday still on your mind?
It isn't that.
What is it then?
Something is coming. I can feel it.
Are you sensing something from your ability?
Shit. It immediately sets me on edge as Isla can only sense seconds into the future.
It isn't like what I normally sense. This is something else.
What?
It is similar to my normal senses, but it's slower, deeper. It's hard to explain. Something big is coming. Really big. Not in seconds, but soon. Very soon. I just know it.
Never heard of Isla being able to sense things other than small things from the immediate future.
Not quite understanding. What do you think is coming?
The end? The beginning?
What end?
I don't know. It feels like a cutoff or a change.
The resonance thing.
I don't...
Understanding Isla is having trouble putting her sensations into words, I tried coming at it from another perspective.
So you're sensing some kind of change, but you don't know what that change is or even when it's coming. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it.
I don't want to undercut Isla's ability, but after everything that happened yesterday, it's difficult to imagine she's thinking clearly today. For now, I should wish to reassure her.
It's okay, Isla. Whatever it is you're sensing, I'm sure it isn't as bad as you're thinking. ... Here, why don't we go for a walk down to the wharf side? Some fresh air will do us some good.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Zeke.
Time has gotten away from us. Night has fallen. We have slowed our pace, content to enjoy each passing moment. We decided to buy a drink at the local hotel, and one turned to two, which turned to three. Eventually, we agreed we'd had enough to drink and went for a short stroll down the waterfront.
What kind of drinks we talking here?
I have no idea. I mean, they're 18, but what's the age limit in wherever it is they are?
Yeah.
Now, sitting by Isla's side, I'm struck by the stillness of the light and the fresh breeze that laps against our skin. Might just be the drinks, but being caught up in the moment and not thinking, I instinctively moved to clasp Isla's hand in mine.
Wait!
Isla senses it coming, of course, and before I make contact, she jerks her hand away. Maybe I've misread the whole thing entirely?
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's not that. It's just my normal reaction. Because of my hands.
What about them?
I didn't tell you yesterday, did I? Did you ever wonder why I wear these gloves?
Fashion?
Bless him.
No. The only symptom from my head injury I still have is a sensation in my hands.
Isla speaks fairly clearly for a girl who just downed 3 drinks, so that she's a lot more open than usual. Alcohol.
Yep. What sensation?
I have a tingling and burning sensation when things touch the skin on my hands.
Really? All this time? Does it hurt?
Sometimes. The gloves reduce sensations on my skin, so it helps a lot.
It feels like part of her ability.
Because the issue is with my brain and not my hands, there isn't a lot the doctors can do. They don't know if it'll go away over time either.
Is it hard to live with? And how are you so good at the arcade games that require you to use your hands all the time?
It hurts, but it isn't like there's actually anything wrong with my hands. As long as I keep in the right frame of mind, I can push past the pain. Sorry I jerked my hand back. It's just habit. It probably wouldn't actually hurt that much. I'm just being a little overdramatic, really.
All this time, Isla's been suffering quietly, and I had no idea what she was going through.
Isla, why have you kept this hidden all this time? If I had known...
I kept all this hidden for a reason, Zeke. Did you consider why? ... I didn't want you to pity me. I wanted to forget it all. To have some relief when I was with my friends. That's why I didn't tell you. I wanted to be the Isla you remembered from before the accident.
But if we had known, we could have helped you.
Those times with you were the only light I had. Why ruin it by bringing the darkness into it? ... Can you honestly tell me you wouldn't have treated me differently if you'd known?
Maybe initially I would have.
I mean, I can sympathise with her just wanting to move on, to not have everything dragged into it. It reminds me of then. ...
It's okay, Isla. You don't have to explain yourself. Sorry for pushing you on it. It's your life. You need to do things in your own way. Just know whatever that journey looks like, I'll be here for you.
Zeke,
This must be the drinks talking. I'm not usually this smooth.
you know, if we can't hold hands, then instead...
Ah!
I let you read this because you were angling for it.
Before I know it, I'm swept up in a sweet and floral scent, the gentle tickle of her soft hair and the touch of her skin so soft I can hardly believe it. It takes me a moment to process what is happening. My heart races, but at the same time, a peace and ease flood my body. This is simply right. I relax and embrace her in this moment. She is the one I want. She is the one I want to protect. She was right here all along, yet at the same time, I barely knew her. I won't make that same mistake again. I press my lips against hers, reciprocating every ounce of affection back on this unbelievably stunning woman I hold in my arms. I won't allow myself to be blind to what is in front of me any longer. It's time I was honest with myself and honest with Isla. This is what I want. As these thoughts waft through my mind, the flow of the moment makes the tracking of time impossible as we linger in this moment. Eventually, we break apart.
I've been waiting a long time for that.
Really?
You seriously never realized?
I am pretty dense when it comes to girls, but I shouldn't admit that to her now.
It's hard to be sure with these things.
Yeah.
Isla's countenance drops once again.
What is it?
I just hope I'm wrong about this thing I'm sensing.
About the shift you sense coming?
Yeah, I don't want this to end. Not when, for us, it's just beginning.
Don't worry, I won't let that happen.
You promise?
I do. Don't let it bother you. I won't let you go.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Isla and I sat for a long time side by side overlooking the ocean swell, neither of wanting to break the serenity we felt in each other's presence, nor waste any time being anywhere but together. I wonder if it's going to end, or whether the world explodes and then it ends. Oh, hang on. Flowchart. I mean, maybe it'll end at the end of Monday, like the last one did?
Yeah, it's possible. Monday seems to always be the date. Like, that's the date where it ended.
Yeah. Is it Godzilla? Please be Godzilla. I mean, I don't know, Vincent. We'll find out, hopefully. Hopefully before I need to go to bed. It's back to Monday morning
You want me to
classes.
read this? Okay.
Yeah, actually, no, I do, because that's really hard to read.
Yeah. It's back to Monday morning classes at the Institute. This past weekend seemed to stretch on forever. It's hard to process everything that has happened, or believe so much has changed in just a few days. And as the new week has begun, it also marks the final day of the month.
Oh.
Wait, is that Maya? It has been a long time since I've seen her. Last I saw her, she was still angry at me over the whole going to the wrong apartment thing.
I make a detour over to her seat before walking through the gates as she rises to meet me.
Hey Maya, it's been a while.
But how...
What do you mean?
Wait.
Maya stares at my torso for a few seconds.
Oh, I see.
She really weirds me out when she does that.
Is this you reading the threads again?
Yes, I didn't realize it wasn't you.
Huh?
It is coming soon. I haven't much time.
I begin to make her exit before I stop with an abrupt question.
Wait,
That's not a question.
someone else said something like that to me recently. What do you see?
That's
The
a question.
threads are intertwining.
Intertwining? What does that mean?
I can't say. I'm sorry. I have to go now.
I don't want to pick her brain more, but she seems desperate to leave. It doesn't feel right to try anymore.
Okay, I'll see you around.
Why doesn't she respond? Doesn't respond. She only gives a wistful look before briskly walking away. Miss Keller's morning class is pretty dry. She's speaking about something to do with the brain. I gathered that much. Normally I'd be interested in that kind of thing, but I'm quite distracted today. If the Jason RS is at school, I haven't seen Jason Saturday, which is unusual. Isla's here, however, she's sitting to my left. With only the two of us here from our group and everything that happened last night, conversation is not flowing as naturally as it usually does. ... I should whisper something, great
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, imagine everything is just suddenly normal when you and one of your closest friends kiss and realize you actually really care for each other in that way.
Yeah.
That's just a natural flow, you know, right? Hey, are you following any of this?
No, not really. Are you?
Nope.
Great conversations, Zeke. Starter, Zeke, you big idiot. It was so natural yesterday. What's changed? You're in class. Pay attention.
And you don't have drinks.
All right, please finish off section 4.5 in your textbook in preparation for your R value scans this Friday. Class dismissed.
Get out!
At least this time it makes sense with her pointing.
Yeah.
I just want to catch Miss Keller quickly before my next lecture. I'll meet you at the front gate at the end of lectures.
Okay, sure. I'll see you then.
Following Miss Keller into the hallway, I call out to get her attention.
Miss Keller.
Zeke, what is it?
Tell she's a little on edge after our conversation on Friday night.
Sorry to bother you. Do you have a second?
Miss Keller looks around. The hallway's thinned out to the end of class, leaving only the two of us. As she realizes this, her shoulders seem to relax as her demeanor shifts, so she isn't completely at ease.
Sure, just keep your voice down.
Okay, did you get your report finished?
Yes, thanks for asking. And thanks for your scan. I couldn't have finished it without you.
No problems. We both benefited from it in the end, so it's fine.
Is there something you wanted to ask me, Zeke?
She asks politely, but it seems she wants me to get straight to the point and skip the pleasantries.
What do you know about Dr. Crane?
Miss Keller's brows furrow at the name.
Why do you ask?
We spoke to him the other day. He was saying some strange-sounding stuff.
What stuff?
She is short. Well, that's rude, and to the point, speaking softly but authoritatively.
Stuff about a multiverse, I think, and the spiral. He wouldn't tell us anymore.
She doesn't respond, but only pauses as her eyes reflect deep concentration. Eventually, she mutters under her breath.
How would he know?
What do you mean?
Snapping her attention back to me, she begins to directly answer my initial question.
He's a strange man. I haven't had a lot to do with him. He's in a different division. He has some pretty out there theories from what I've heard. Until recently, I would have pegged him as a complete nut job.
So what has changed?
Everything.
Scarlet answers with a depth I've not heard from her before.
The other day, you mentioned an upcoming residence event. Do you have any more ideas on what that is or when it could be happening?
No.
Any more insight on what Dr. Snow is looking for?
She looks over her shoulders with caution, giving a quick scan of the hallways, making sure nobody's within earshot.
Zeke, you need to leave this now. You're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble if you keep pushing this. Nothing has changed since we last talked.
I only have one more question for you.
What is it? I have to get going. I have a meeting to get to.
I want to run my own theory past you, but I'm not sure how it lines up with your research has discovered.
I'm all ears. I love to hear a good theory. Just make it quick.
Well, I thought that our abilities came from our genetics to how closely our DNA resonates with the golden spiral.
How did you find that out?
I ignore her question, instead moving on to my theory.
But recently I had a friend tell me about how our ability first emerged. I'll give a brief description of what happened to Isla, about the timing of her ability emerging and how it coincided with her wishes and regrets. I tried to keep her identity hidden, as I shared by keeping the details vague, although knowing Miss Keller, she has probably figured out who I'm speaking about. It wasn't long after this her ability emerged. It seems like her ability is connected to everything that happened. I doubt it was just coincidence. So which is it, her genetics or what happened to her?
You've got it wrong, Zeke. It's both.
Both?
Both?
Only those with DNA resonating with the golden spiral will have the potential for an ability. However, when that ability emerges and what form it takes greatly depends on what we call the inciting incident.
Ah.
What is that?
In most cases, it seems an event of sufficient conscious force, usually a trauma of some kind, causes the dormant ability to activate.
How does that work?
We don't quite understand it, but a sufficiently destabilizing event causes the consciousness to reach beyond itself, thus activating its inherent resonance with the spiral. The way in which the consciousness reaches out in its resonance is the way the ability will begin to manifest itself.
Miss Keller seems to have forgotten to keep her voice down as she gets carried away explaining her theories.
You're saying that depending on a firm enough will and the desire of that person, they can trigger an ability?
Only if they have the genetic resonance sufficiently strong enough, then yes.
But what does it mean to have your consciousness reach out?
Scientifically, we're still exploring the mechanics to better understand it, but essentially, it's like the deep cry of consciousness itself.
The deep cry of consciousness itself? What does that even mean?
The inciting event has to be so profound so as to trigger your inherent resonance. It taps into a more fundamental cry of consciousness we've only just begun to study.
Inciting incident.
The inciting incident is the event that triggers the emergence of an ability in anyone with genetics that resonate with the spiral. The inciting incident is any event in one's life that causes a large enough conscious reach where the conscious will reaches out beyond itself and triggers spiral resonance. This usually is a major trauma or a life event, and the nature of that event shapes the form of that person's SCP, special ability.
That's what I figured. Profound trigger, cry of consciousness. For Isla, she cried out for a way to change time. Her cry was so strong it must have activated her genetic resonance to the spiral and her ability emerged. Though it seemed time is manipulated in some way with her ability to anticipate the future, it wasn't nearly enough to achieve what she was hoping for. Isla, just how much pain did you experience to get this ability?
I see, but how can our desire change reality or even reach beyond time itself?
Oh, your abilities don't change reality, nor does Isla's change time. That's impossible.
Isn't that what you just said?
Why don't you ask Dr. Crane? He should have a better idea than me.
Well, but don't you...
Before I'm able to get out my next request, I'm abruptly cut off.
I can't be held up any longer, or I'll be late to my meeting. Find Dr. Crane and ask him. He should know more about it.
Without another word, Miss Keller recedes down the hallway and outside. It's time for me to do likewise. We never went to meet Crane.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Sunday. Instead, we spent it making out with our new girlfriend.
Yeah. What's the flowchart doing now? Nope, still in the same place. As I wait by the school gate for Isla, my mind wanders. Ugh. Where on earth has Jace gone? He wasn't in classes today. No, I think about it. I haven't seen him since Saturday at the cheeky dog. This isn't like him at all. Suddenly a thought crosses my mind I hadn't considered. What if something has happened? It literally took you 2 days, mate! What if something's happened to him? Or worse, what if someone has done something to him? It's unlikely, really. But you've died twice. We've been warned about the Institute and how desperately they want to keep their secrets, and Jace has almost certainly been trying to uncover them. Suddenly I'm pulled back up my ruminating by a sweet voice.
Zeke?
Isla, hey.
What's wrong?
You haven't seen or heard from Jace, have you?
No, not since Friday. Haven't you seen him at your place?
Not in a little while. What are you doing now?
I was going to the arcade to get those records I didn't get Saturday. I don't need to wait for my fans now that they've turned on me, so I guess it doesn't matter when I do it.
I want to go with Isla, but I can't help being troubled by Jace's disappearance. Something feels seriously wrong.
Go. You need to look for Jace.
I imagine they've tried the phone.
Of course. Just be there for my finale on Saturday.
Right. Thanks, Isla. I'll come find you as soon as I make sure Jace is okay.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Jace better have a good excuse for where he's been, making me ditch Isla now of all times. You should have more concern about your friend who's been missing for 2 days. Departing Isla's warm smile, I make a dash back to our apartment to check Jace's room. He isn't here. I've scoured the apartment and his room. Doesn't look like he's packed his things either, so he couldn't have travelled far. I'll try his phone again. Still won't connect. I better keep searching. Yep. He lives with them. They're roommates. Hey, Bilious. I eventually make my way back around to Main Street. Night has fallen, and despite searching everywhere, there's not even a trace or hint from him. Where could he have gone? Continuing the search. Oh, we're up on the bloody rooftop again. Continuing the search, my feet bring me into the institute, and before I know, I've ascended up to the rooftop. Alright, take it from here.
Yep. The night captures me, haunting me for reasons I can't explain. Standing alone, I look toward the stars, the frigid wind upon my face. The howling gusts are stronger than I ever remember them being prior. It is then I turn, and rather than gazing off toward the city, I survey down over the grounds of the institute. It is a vast campus covered in many buildings, and intersecting it, the Cacareta River winds in and out of our property. Wait, is there something there? Squinting my eyes, I think I see something by the river's edge, but due to the darkness, I can't tell if it's just a phantom of my imagination. It's time to take a look.
So dramatic. Looking by the
You want me to keep going?
riverside. I'll do see how much there is. If it's a long bit, then you can take over.
Okay.
Walking by the riverside in the still of the night's haunting, I feel a strong sense of foreboding and unwelcome covering me. Despite the gnawing feeling, I can continue my slow walk downstream, and that is when the sight before me stops me in my tracks. In the darkness, I see a figure. It can't be. Whoa. Shit. For a moment, I'm overcome with a wave of colour, an aberration in my synesthesia I rarely experience. Once it clears, it's then I notice it. Floating face down at the water's edge is the back of a jacket I recognise well. Shit. You do this,
I rush to Jason's side, clutching his soaked body in my shaking arms. He is cold. Blood lines his ears. I panic. What is this? I check, but there's no breath, nor is there a pulse. This can't be happening. This can't be real. CPR. I should do CPR. Wait, he's stone cold with no pulse.
He's been dead
He's been dead for some time.
Yeah.
It's pointless. Dead? Pointless? I look around, my breath short as a rising cold fills my being. How long has he been here for? Why is he here at all? Who did this to him? I can't connect it in my mind. He couldn't have been here all this time. He would have been spotted earlier. Has someone dragged him here recently? Does that put me in danger too? No, your best friend just died. What are you thinking about? I can't believe my own thoughts. My best friend just died? No, it can't be. I spiral around in circles. My mind cannot accept what is happening as panic takes over each moment. It is then I hear a voice. I pivot while still crouched next to Jason's limp body to see an imposing figure stand over me. Hey,
What are
it's
you
you
doing
again.
here?
You. It was you. You did this.
Did what?
Dr. Snow looks to the lake's edge before looking away in disinterest.
Oh, I see. That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate, you bastard.
It seems you are a little confused. Not that it matters now. We have run out of time. Well, at least we have here on this plane.
I stand straight, and in response, Dr. Snow reveals a gun, swiftly aiming it to my
I will
head.
hasten the inevitable. Such is my role, after all.
No. Like this. Bang! That girl, she is relying on me. After all she's been through, I can't leave her too. It would be too much. I have to survive for her sake. I should... Oh shit! We have options. Does anything make a difference?
Chart? I want to check the flow chart.
Oh, yeah, it does. One is a terrible idea, and one is the official thing. Just gonna drop a save. Oops, running out of save points. Before we do this, I really just need to quickly nip to the bathroom. I will be right back. Sorry. I'm back. Okay. Which one do we think is the terrible choice?
I feel like talking isn't going to make a difference with this idiot.
Okay, talk my way out of this.
No, I said that's not going to make a difference.
Yeah, we want the terrible ending first, right?
Okay. Sure. Dr. Snow, listen, is this really what you want? Do you think this will go unnoticed?
None of that matters now. Only one thing does. If only I could make you understand, Zeke. But here and now it makes no difference.
Wait.
Splat. A sharp pain stings my chest as my body drops without command from my mind. I feel that the life are rapidly draining out of me quicker than I ever imagined it could. Is this really how it ends? Was there really no other way? I'm sorry, Isla, for that second time someone you love will leave you without saying goodbye. I'm sorry. Bad end 2. See? We do the terrible one for... Oh, it's behind me. Bad end 2. And then we try the one that you think will work. You've hit a bad end. Jump back to the nearest divergence point. Yes. I should charge him.
Arg!
With all the determination and speed I can muster, I make a sudden dash straight towards Dr. Snow. Ducking to make my charge, his shot and just misses over the top of my head as I aim my shoulder towards his ribs and rise up just at the last second. Dr. Snow falls to his side, splashing in the river. Turn my momentum, and due to the weight of Dr. Snow's own body recoiling on mine, I'm able to avoid falling with him. I've got to get out of here. But Jace is dead. Sprint out from the grounds of the Institute. Where should I go?
It is then when I thought things couldn't get any worse, my world falls further into ruin.
Ow. The world is overlaid in chaos. Sorry. Ow. What is it doing? Is this my synesthesia again? What's happening? I don't know why, but my intuition tells me this is the end. The end? Why? Is this what Isla was warning about? And why now? Does this have to do with Jace or Dr. Snow? Can't contain my confusion and panic. Nothing makes sense. I still see through the chaos, only barely. It is then that one thing becomes clear. Isla. I need to be by her side. Nothing else matters. Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. Go on, Jesse, you do this. It's making my eyes hurt.
I run to Isla's door. As I do, she comes out to greet me.
Zeke?
Isla! It is then I perceive it. I don't know how, but I just know our world is falling away. Bit by bit, reality itself is tearing apart. I don't understand. Why is this happening now? The world begins to crumble, my senses begin to disconnect. And when my senses regather themselves, Isla and I are caught up together in a weightless sea of entropy.
Wow.
My vision is blurred, the sheer senselessness of what is happening, my mind cannot catch up with.
Just when we finally got together, the world decides to end. Just my luck, huh?
Isla's voice is filled with sarcasm and a wishful resignation to the chaos. Isla, is that what this is? The end of the world? Could such a thing be real? Isn't that something we should see coming? Surely it can't end like this. This timing can't be right. It's too random, too unfair. There's too much I don't understand, so much left unresolved, so much of life I wanted to live.
I
But
mean, we've been
these
seeing
fleeting thoughts,
signs for ages, right?
I guess, this encroachment of finality waits for no one. The sharp pangs of fear I experience are short-lived, replaced by a strange sensation as I look to Isla in front of me. There's only one word I could use to describe the experience. Resonance. Something within and between Isla and I begins to resonate. A union that goes well beyond our designs, but is more natural than any actions I have performed. It is a deep intuition, a deep instinct, a dance almost thrust upon Isla and I, working its way through our beings like vessels. As we resonate, I look into her eyes one final time amidst a sea of chaotic color.
I guess I'll never finish those records and get to start my new life with you. Though with everything that's happened in my life, it feels oddly fitting that I would just miss out once again. Still, at least I get to be here with you, Zeke, here at the end.
Isla's final hopes and her unfulfilled dreams, all the weight of her will, I see them crystallize in what must be a product of my synesthesia. Ouch. They converge with mine and create what appears to me to be as a golden thread, the tension that exists between Isla and I, and all things beyond.
Zeke, do you think there is a world out there where we got to be together? Where this didn't happen? Where I got those records and moved on with my life? Maybe eventually we got married, settled down, had a family. What do you think, Zeke? Do you think such a world could exist?
Isla's words are like daggers. Wishful thoughts to ease her pain only add to mine.
If only we had listened, maybe we could have stopped this.
Our farewell is filled with resignation and regret, yet the light of a faint hope tinges it, which cannot be extinguished even by the coming doom. We sense it now. Our time is truly up.
Goodbye, Isla.
Goodbye, Zeke. I've always loved you, and always will.
As our final act of resonating concludes, I see the golden thread we created cast out into the void, strewn beyond sight into the unending darkness. We ourselves are enraptured in the dooming light.
Wait for me.
Ah, you bastard. Sorry, blinding bright white transitions are terrible. Was this the right path? Does such a thing even exist? Well, we got more information this time. We actually saw the world end. This is the Isla end. We got Isla end. You reached the end of Isla's route. But now we'd have to go all the way back.
We'd have to do the other choices to get enough points for...
we didn't get an option
Eris.
to...
No,
Yeah.
we didn't. No, we would have. The problem is I think we would have been locked out.
Yeah, we can't because we don't have enough points. Why is the screen blurry
So,
and why
like-
is my face... Oh, bless.
If you open the flowchart...
I'm just
Like, if
looking
we
at the
just go
endings. Hey, Vlad.
No. What I'm saying is, if we just go to the divergence point where we picked Isla or Eris, we know where to go to pick Eris.
We don't have enough points.
That's not my point. Like, understand what I'm getting at here. There is, at that point in the story where it splits into the purple or the red route, we know what it would take. Like, we know where to go to get the Eris route. We would go to the dog cafe.
Or the docks.
Or the docks. Like, we would go to... Well, no, because I think we ended up on the Isla route by going towards her house. Regardless, the thing is that we know that we could make that choice. The problem is that we'd show up there and probably get locked.
I understand what you've said.
Okay.
However, we did check the cheeky dog, and Eris was nowhere to be found because we don't have enough points. It didn't give us, when we finished, a chance to go back to the last choice to try again, because we need to go back and replay the beginning bit with the different choices.
So
the two
we have
date
to go to chapter
scenarios.
2. We have to go to Wednesday chapter 2. Go to the cheeky dog there to replay that. Then on chapter 3 start, we'd have to do a similar choice on the 24th.
Yeah. And then
to get her
we could do the
fourth point.
Thursday one. Yeah.
And then we could do Thursday on her route next. And then
But we got the key.
realistically...
And then once we did that route, we'd have to come back, and then we to Thursday
could do
again.
Thursday
Then
during
we'd
the
have
final route.
both keys, and we'd have enough information to stop the world ending.
Maybe.
I
We could
mean,
maybe reach Tuesday, May 1st.
Yeah, we never seem to make it there. It was my grandma's birthday. Bad End 2. Zeke finds Jace's lifeless body behind the Institute by the Kakaretta River. Whilst attending to him, he's confronted by Dr. Snow, who holds Zeke at gunpoint. Zeke tries to talk Dr. Snow around, but Dr. Snow fires mercilessly at him, leading to his end. And then the
So does
Isla
that mean
end.
the color end isn't a bad end?
It's not a bad end, it's just a key end. It gives us more information. Yeah, it's a great big ball of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. It's a bit like Raging Loop if you've played that, or Nonary Games, or AI, though that has less of a loop, I suppose. It's a flow chart, and you get to experience different bits and the effect. I love these kind of novels. So, Isla
So
end.
here's the question, how we want to proceed.
Well, I want to go to bed today.
I know that, I get that.
Okay.
Duh. I'm
After
sorry.
After escaping from Dr. Snow, a sudden and violent occurrence of Zeke's synesthesia takes place, followed by what seems to be the falling apart of the world. Zeke makes it to Isla, and in sharing their final moments together, a strange resonance phenomenon occurs. A gold thread thrust into the void. There's possibly 10 endings or something, because... No, 11 endings.
So the achievements we have left: Eris Route, Eris End, True Route, Bad End 3, Resign End, Spiral End, True Epilogue, Eris Epilogue, Isla Epilogue.
There's still two
Okay.
people we've not met.
It's not that we necessarily haven't met them, it's just that they aren't referenced. Like, we're not going to meet Greybeard, so, like, they could just be...
Greybeard's in there.
Well, that's my point, is Greybeard is number 11, and I'm just saying, like, the last two could just be more stuff like Greybeard, a reference to somebody that comes up later, not somebody we necessarily meet.
Yeah.
Okay, so my actual point of this discussion.
I know, I'm sorry.
How do we want to proceed? Like, here's the thing. We've talked about, you know, what co-streams we're planning this month. In terms of timing, like, I think this is still 2 streams.
Yeah.
I don't see, like, we could do the Eris stuff next time on next Saturday.
Yep.
The whatever day, this 17th?
Yeah, whatever a week on Saturday is.
Yeah. But that would mean the 17th and then the 20th? No, the 21st, sorry. The 21st would be trying to go after the true endings, or the true route. And then where does that leave us in like, would we be able to get through everything on the true route on that day, or do we want to try to push for more on the 17th?
Where's the list? Okay. Today's the 7th. Yeah, 17th, 21st, and then the 31st. I'm figuring it's probably going to be Synesthesia month. Because I kind of
I'm asking,
want to finish
like,
this, if that's okay.
No, I'm fine with the idea of us finishing it. This is not a question from my side. It's a... How many... You think this is 2 or 3 streams still?
Oh.
Like, it's definitely 2.
Definitely 2.
I think there's a world we can finish this in 2.
I feel like it's going to be nonary. It's like we get to the end and suddenly the flowchart has another 17 days on the bottom.
And I don't know that that's necessarily the case, so I'm not gonna say for sure, but, like, looking at how, like, we have 10 things left, achievement-wise. So we're gonna unlock the Eris, like, we have to do the 2 opposite Eris paths to unlock the Eris route.
Yeah.
We know that's gonna get us the Eris end and maybe another bad end. Like, there might be a bad end in the Eris route.
Yeah, I think there's gotta be, because there's another bad end, so
then we get the true route, and the true route has like 7 endings.
It has what?
But some of these other ends might be keyed ends to open up the true epilogue.
I think it's got Resign and Spiral and True End, and you've got to do Resign and Spiral to get to True, and then it opens up the epilogues. That's how I read it. It's hard to tell because, you know.
But, like, if we look at the flowchart, so here's what happens. Next stream we do Eris route. We do the 2 side paths that we need to get enough points for Eris. We go down the Eris route. So next stream, let's say we get the purple key. Okay. With the purple key, we now open up this true route.
We open up the way to the end.
Yes.
Because it's only Thursday. We've got like a whole freaking week there.
So the question becomes, look how many days we have between their Thursday, April 26th and May 1st. Is that one stream for us to hit all this, or is that still multiple? Because that's a lot of space in the Tuesday, May 1st.
I'm thinking 1 stream for Eris and maybe 2 for the rest.
So you think this will be the rest of the month?
if it goes down all the way to the bottom of this blank page, then yes.
And that's why I'm asking. Like, I think, like, I don't know how much time Eris is going to take.
We might get a bit of the Thursday redone with the 2 keys on the Saturday.
That's the thing. So, like, today we started at Wednesday?
Yeah, we started at that choice with the blue off it.
Right. So we filled in that, and then we filled in all of the Isla route.
The red one, yes.
What?
The red one, yes. I was agreeing with you and yawning.
I thought you said the better one or something.
I said the red.
Okay, well, I heard better.
That's because I didn't enunciate clearly.
Okay, and the thing is we have to go backward.
Yeah, we have to. We have to get 2 more points.
Yeah. Well, we have to get 1 point to even get the other point.
Yes, we do indeed. So we need to go back here. Ooh. Well,
like, that's the crazy part, is like, Isla route is just free. It's like 1+ points. You get 2 points just for playing the game.
No, it's only free. It's not free. It's unlocked because we did the 2 Isla routes. If we'd have done one Isla and one Eris, we'd have got stuck.
No. My point is, Joe, early in the game on April 9th and April 10th, we got a point for Isla and a point for Eris for free.
Yes, I know.
That's why I'm saying the Isla route is free.
But it's not. If we'd done Eris on Wednesday, we wouldn't have been able to unlock Isla on the Tuesday and then the Thursday. We'd have been in the exact same situation as we are now. It's not free. We made that. You wanted to go for Isla, and I let you.
No, I'm just saying before even then we had points.
I know we did, but we had 1 of each. We could have
2
gone
of
either
each.
way on Wednesday. Yes, we had 2 of each.
I get that.
Okay.
I get that we could have gone either way on Wednesday. I'm just saying, looking at the locks on Thursday, April 26th, all it says is 1+ points.
Because that's how many points you get for that route.
I read that as how many points you need to have. As long as you have 1+ points, you can take the Isla route. That's why I'm saying Isla route is free. You can just do it. Eris route, you actually have to work towards to have 4 points to open her lock.
No, I see what you mean now. Well, I think the game is just unclear, but we can always see. Okay, so we've got a couple of extra tips that came in. If I can get the damn thing to select again. God, I really hate this UI. Okay, Keller's suspicions. Miss Keller uses the R-Van values from the students in order to submit various reports to Dr. Snow. She's suspicious that Dr. Snow is using this information to build something, though due to Snow's caution, she doesn't have enough information to know what it might be. And then Isla's inciting incident. Isla awoke from her head injury to learn her father had died just days earlier. Her pure motivation to go back in time to be just a little earlier in order to stop his death resulted in triggering and shaping her special ability. Just because sometimes they pop up and we don't have the ability to, see them yet. Okay, right. Close files. I'm gonna go to the flowchart and select the Wednesday and save.
Okay. I'll just wait until we get to that point on Saturday.
Just because then when I do the load save thing, it won't it'll just ask me if I want to continue from where we got to, and I'll be in the right place. Okay, right, that's it. I need to go to bed, but thank you very much everyone for being here. Welcome to new followers. Oh, and Bilius, congratulations on your watch streak. I just saw that. And Jesse, thank you for your company today. It's been fun.
Yep.
We unlocked quite a few achievements in that one, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. So yeah, tomorrow I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet, but I've picked out some puzzle games to go with Jessie to go with your request on Saturday, and on Sunday we'll be playing Persona again. Jessie,
You could just play Hatsune Miku for like 3 hours.
I mean, I could, but I probably won't. But I'll do it first, and we'll see. I want to have options.
I don't care what you do.
What are your plans for streaming this week?
Not sure yet. I'm gonna try stay on for a little bit, but I'm gonna use the restroom.
Cool. I am actually going to bed. So I will say goodbye, good night. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, joined by Jessie, otherwise known as the voice in my ear. Bye.
Bye.